Hello, folks. Welcome to the Gobbler Coaches Show. My partner Ray and I are here with Coach Jack Alvarez. Coach, congratulations on a big area win last week against the Rockport Fulton Pirates.
I appreciate it. It was a great atmosphere. It was a good crowd. A lot of great things done that night as far as just how the kids played and just overall playoff football being fun.
Coach, your defense forced 6 turnovers, and your offense capitalized on those turnovers, putting points on the board. Some pretty exciting plays, a scoop and score, some interceptions, a couple interceptions by Dason Varela at key times. Talk about the excitement that those plays brought to the team and how that helped you guys.
I think all year long we fed off each other, offense, defense. Offense makes plays, defense goes out and, they'll stop somebody or we're say what you want. We hadn't punted a whole lot this year, so I think when we have to punt one time, everybody goes, "Oh, what's wrong?"
I commented.
What I'm saying, we punted maybe 5-6 times all year long.
You're right.
I think we're a little bit spoiled, but we got a punt and defense goes down and gets a scoop and score or an interception, and that just gets the offense fired up and they play off each other. But sometimes you got to be a little more patient. I probably put us in a bad situation to begin the game. I just assumed we would get it right there on that 4th down, didn't get it. But I had a lot of confidence in our defense that, right there around the 50-yard line, we would stop them anyway. So, and then I didn't know he was going to scoop and score it. I ain't going to lie about that, but I did have confidence that, we were making a statement there to them that we didn't really respect them a whole lot.
Yeah, no. That definitely set the tone. Coach, we talked about, not early in the year, but we talked about middle to the latter part of the year about this team and how you thought that they had not yet peaked, that they were still on their way up, which is a good thing. Watching them these last couple of weeks, last 3 weeks to be exact, I think they're still going up. I mean, I think they're still, they hadn't hit that peak yet.
I hope they hadn't. I mean, it'd be nice to keep getting better. That's why, we're still lifting. So it's November, almost December, you're still lifting weights. Like I told the kids, I said, I plan on getting better. If we don't lift through the playoffs for 6 weeks, you're getting weaker. So same as we go out and practice, we're still doing some sled drills. We're still doing some ball handling drills. We're still doing those things that continue not only to keep you sharp, but if you'll do things right and you continue to get stronger and know your scheme better and better, you should keep getting better.
Yeah, I would. Jack and I talk sometime on Saturday morning when I bring the stats up that it's amazing to me after 12 games in that there still were a couple of categories last year where we improved the average for the year. After 12 games, you got to be pretty significant to move. You got to be 12 yards.
To move the needle.
You got to be 12 yards better to move the needle 1 yard, you know what I'm saying, per game. And whether it's defensively numbers coming down or offensively numbers coming up, and everything else is pretty consistent, but we've still had, numbers that move from week to week that are like, wow, that's impressive. Mm-hmm. So I think the numbers support your assertion that we're still getting better in certain areas week after week after week.
Well, Coach, we talk. It's always a good thing to play during Thanksgiving, and we are still playing. Before we get into the opponent this week, talk a little bit about the and it's probably not something that you really like, but talk about the routine and how your routine changes this week.
Oh, it's terrible. It is terrible. And it's nothing new. It's been that way since I've been a head coach. And third round, most of the time it's the third round. You're practicing Thanksgiving week, and it is a heck of a blessing to get to do that. There's a whole lot of people that ain't playing football right now, so I'm not complaining about it. But as far as the just the prep time. You say, well, you got all day, but it's different because of what time you're practicing and, just the kids being here and not having the athletic period part of the day to where, you can watch some, take time to watch video with them and just mentally get them ready to go out and practice in the afternoons and let some of that stuff soak in, and you just execute better. And it's like yesterday morning they come in and, we were here a long time. We got here at 9 o'clock and they didn't leave till almost 12. And, and you still feel behind. You say, holy cow, coach, you can't get it done in that amount of time. But it's just different. It's different on the coaches, different on the kids. And my hat's off to them. Every one of them showed up yesterday, and they were here. They were ready to roll. So it's just a different routine. Gets you out of your routine, and that's part of it. But the Texans over there, they're out of their routine too. So and most people across the state are. When they started, I do remember that's probably about 8 or 10 years ago. When everybody started getting a full week off for Thanksgiving, I said, of course, you can't say that around the teachers and school folks because they all want off.
Yeah.
I'm working really hard to get to work during this week.
Right.
So, anyway, it's just, like I said, true blessing. I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of how they've reacted this week. And, we're going to work really hard to be ready to play.
Well, go ahead.
I was going to ask a question there, and I think it is smart, but I thought about your practice schedule. You don't have school, obviously. If you had been playing at 7:30 on Friday night as opposed to 12 noon, would you be practicing at 9 in the morning, or would you practice at 3 in the afternoon? You understand my point? I think it's smart to make them come up here because they're going to have to be up here at 7:30 on Friday to get on a bus.
Which I've done it every which way,
Okay.
and I have found that the afternoons are really hard because the pull the kids get from their parents to be there here or there, especially starting on Wednesday. So usually, if you can get it done in the morning, that allows everybody to not.
So more logic to that, just availability.
The availability of the kids
to the game time.
To me is more important than the game time, which. I think us going ahead and going in the morning is good because no matter what, without school, that is a long day to have to, what do the kids do all day? I mean, I think you're better off getting up and going and getting the game on.
I think you're. I mean, I think you're right. Like I know anything, I know what I read, but I think a lot of college coaches that I read that make comments about that would rather play the 11 a.m. like in our, because the TV. Big 12 plays at 11, 2:30. You follow what I'm saying, or 6:30 or 7 at night. But at least the coaches that I've read about, most of them say they prefer to play at 11.
It's just a long way.
They don't want to sit around all day.
I can remember in college being on the road and you're sitting. They get you up and you do your walkthrough, and then, we'd lay around in the hotel and watch games and just
sitting around waiting.
Just waiting, and then you get to the stadium a couple hours early and wait. And it's like you waited all day to.
Right.
No,
you're
I'm
right.
impatient.
Well, hey, the other thing that I will tell you, I think Clay and I can speak to this. I mean, I know you've been there too, but if you play in 3 weeks from now, you're going to be playing at 11 or 11:30.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad deal to get a run through of what a week looks like on that, and that'll be.
I've had the late games in some of these big stadiums, and it is. It is a long, long day, and then you talk about how many times you're going to feed these guys. And if you're going to play at 8 o'clock, if they're used to eating 2 or 3 hours before the game, do they need to eat it, or do you?
Right. No.
There's a lot of other things that go into it, so that's pretty easy. Get them up in the morning, have a breakfast, get them on the road. When you get there, have them peanut butter crackers or some nutrition bars or something like that, and they make it through the game. Then we'll eat something after the game.
Yeah. All right. Well, that brings us to the game, and it's going to be a Friday at noon. We're taping this, by the way, folks, on Tuesday morning. So, Coach, you're facing a familiar foe, the Wimberley Texans. You met them earlier in the year, defeated them 21-3. Talk about what your team can expect from those guys, if they've changed any from week 3, Ray, when we played them. Was it week 3?
Week 3.
No,
it's week 2.
As far as
week 2,
what I see different, they start the same 5 offensive linemen. They just put them in some different spots. Like the center moved to a guard, the guard moved to a tackle. It's like they played switcheroo, buckaroo in the middle. Other than that, it's the same guys. Quarterback's the same guy, number 4, Cash. He's played all year long. I mean, I know he got bunged up again in our game and might have missed some the next week. I don't know if he missed some the next week or not. And he hurt his elbow in about week 8 or 9, his left elbow, and he might have missed part of a game. But he's been their quarterback all year long. So everybody acts like, oh, they get this quarterback coming back. When I look up, it's the same quarterback that played, I would say, most of the game against us. So
Cash McCullum?
McCullum, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So, they got the same quarterback. The deal is, they do have some good playmakers. I think 17 is a really good playmaker for them. 11 is a good playmaker for them. The other major move I've seen is Moses don't play as much running back. They're playing number 25, Johnny Ball. That's the other guy that seems like he's getting way more carries now than we played. I don't know if it's because of the opponents they're playing. They're trying to keep Moses healthy. I'd have to be in the meeting room to figure that out. But anyway, it's the same offense. They're still a lot of 3-by-1. They'll get in some tight end stuff. They don't usually go ace, but they'll be one tight end, one back. There'll be one tight end and a sniffer. There'll be 3-by-1. Pro twins is what I call it, but like twins on one side and a pro look on the other. That means a tight end and a flanker. So, and that's about it. And they run their screen game and they run inside outside zone and some power, but they run it pretty good. Now I'm not discounting them at one bit. It'll be a physical football game. I think they're just as physical on offense as they are on defense, and it'll be a challenge for our guys. But I think our guys, I think we have some points to prove, just like they do. So it's going to be a game. Defensively, same two guys I think are their best defensive players. 11 and 17. They're the safeties. They make 90% of the tackles. Their linebacker, number 7, he's also their tight end, Dylan Kincaid. We have some things with him that it'll be a little game inside the game with number 7. He did a good job last time kind of covering AJ up. He held him a bunch. Like we were trying to get AJ loose on some pass routes. He just pulled him all the way down. And they kept trying to get an extra hat to the ball just by placing him wherever AJ went, which we saw that at the game. We just couldn't take advantage of. We tried 4 or 5 times, so hopefully we'll have a better plan of how to take advantage when they take 7 and chase AJ around a little bit.
Who are the two safeties again, Coach? I'm sorry.
11 and 17.
Okay, so the two receivers. So they're both.
Yeah, that's their best 2 players. That's them. 41 is their middle linebacker. I look on the deal. It looks like maybe he's playing some guard or something also, because they got him down as 41 and 61, which I just noticed that. I didn't notice that in the first time we played him having a double number like that. And he was the same linebacker they had last year, so they must be having some O-line woes. That's what that tells me. If they're moving people around, they're not, they're not set. And they said, well, I thought if you watch us real close, we've been moving some people around back and forth. And a lot of ours is just making sure we're okay depth wise.
If I can throw this out, it's interesting. 25, you said Johnny Ball. He didn't catch a pass or carry it against us in the first game.
Yes, well, I'm telling you, I would almost say, I don't know what the deal is with him and Moses, but he is playing a lot more and he looks really good running it.
Because Moses had 113 yards rushing and 48 yards receiving. One of those was a screen pass, like you talked about. They have a good screen game, but that's 161 of their 285 total yards were Moses.
Well, I'm telling you, 25 is getting a lot of them right now. So,
okay,
like I said, I don't know if it
is he as big and physical as Moses is.
He's a big kid. He's not as big as Moses though.
Okay,
but just watching film, Moses don't look the same either. I don't know if he looks like he's lost some weight. I hope.
Gotcha.
I bet on film I don't look like I lost any.
Ray, you have any stats regarding Wimberly, a familiar opponent to the Cuero Gobblers over the years?
Yeah, no, I mean this will be the 15th time we've played them, and we've won 8 and they've won 6. I'm not trying to be prognosticator of good or bad. I think the last time we played them in the Alamo Dome was, I'd be lying what year. It's up here on the deal. Let me look up above me real quick. It should have been 2006. They beat us 55-33.
Oh, Lord.
In the Alamo Dome. I don't think we played them in the Alamo Dome because that was when they were not in our district. We had beat them. The most fun game ever, Jack, that we played them in Seguin in 2004. That was Mark Reeves' second year when we went to state and lost to Abilene Wiley. And the more that loss has lingered over 16 years, you don't feel so bad because the quarterback for Abilene Wiley is still playing in the NFL, Case Keenum. So, when you look at that, it's like he made that great run, I'm saying, right at the end of the game, they kicked a field goal with 4 seconds left, 3.4 seconds, I believe. Anyway, but in that game in Seguin that night, about in the second quarter, a really heavy fog rolled in. And I'm not exaggerating. From the press box, like sitting there doing the radio, you really could not see the stands on the other side of the field. I mean, it looked like the guys we were the home team and Wimberly was the visiting team, and the guys standing on the sideline for Wimberly, looked like that. You could see them, but they looked like they were in the fog. But by the time you got across the deal to the track, to the top of the stands, you couldn't see the top of the stands on the other side of the stadium.
The white jerseys worked good that
night.
night.
No, they did. Yeah. So in any event, but no, we won. We beat them that night, 21-17. But so there's a long. We played them. I guess, let's see, 04, 06, 07 would have all been in the playoffs. They were in our district, and we met them the third round in 10, and they beat us. 16, we beat them in the playoffs. 17, they beat us in the playoffs. And then 18, 19, and 20, we did not play them in the playoffs. And so, it's been, but I think if you look, I think I'm correct in this. Of the 4 teams that are left in Region 4, you got Cuero, Wimberly, and Navarro's playing Sinton. And Navarro is 11-1, Wimberly's 11-1, and Cuero's 11-1, and Sinton's 11-1. But none of us have played Sinton. But we beat Wimberly, Wimberly beat Navarro, Navarro beat Cuero. So
that is correct.
The cream rose to the top, and in basketball tournaments, they call it about, if you played chalk, you'd have been pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying, on your bracket. So,
all right. Well, that being said, the winner does face the Navarro-Sinton. The winner of this game faces the Navarro-Sinton winner next week. So
I think our kids will be excited to get to play either one of them.
Yes,
as
sir.
would I.
No. You got that right. Well, Coach, talk about what else is going on in Gobbler athletics right now.
Well, we got girls basketball going on. Boys are still kind of limping along, but girls, they played. I can't remember what day that was. Now they're on a Saturday.
Beeville.
Yes, Beeville. I was at the game. I tell you what, Beeville has some shooters. That we played a pretty young team out there. I mean, our team was pretty young, and we pulled back within like 9 points right there at the end of the fourth quarter. I said, we made a little move on them, but we're young, but I think we get some people back from injury and just playing these pre-district games, I think we'll be ready for district. I know we got a game today. Schulenburg coming in here at 12 noon. I guess you're going to be the voice, not the voice. You'll be the clock keeper in that. So
yes,
that's all we have going on besides some turkey on Thursday.
All right. Well, Ray, you have anything else before we sign off?
You ever been ejected as a clock keeper?
No.
Okay. Neither have I, but I've got up and left. So. Actually,
you've been ejected.
I have been ejected, but actually, I wasn't the clock keeper. I was the bookkeeper.
I was keeping the clock the night you got ejected over at the competition gym.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, Coach, good luck on Friday at noon against the Wimberley Texans.
Thank you very much.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Alamo Stadium in San Antonio, Texas, for today's regional matchup against the Cuero Gobblers and the Wimberley Texans. Wimberley comes in with a record of 10-2. Cuero comes in with a record of 11-1. Folks, this is going to be a barn burner, going to be a shootout. Ray, you know, the first matchup, Cuero took 21-3. Their defense, in my opinion, won that game because they shut down Wimberly. I don't know how many times inside the red zone, and I think today with all the factors that you add into this, the revenge factor and so forth, I think the X factor in this game is going to be the Cuero defense.
No, I think you're right. I mean, I think the last time, 21-3, Wimberly was 0 for 4 on 4th down. They had first and goal from the 3, first and goal from the 7, and then one was between the 15 and 20, and one was the first down at the 30-yard line. And all 4 times they did not convert on 4th down. And, we had the ball first and goal from the 5 and didn't score, and we had the ball first and 10 inside the 20 and didn't score. So we had 2 red zone trips that we didn't score. They had 3 red zone trips that they didn't score.
Well, if you listen to the coach's show, I think Coach Alvarez referenced that he felt that they left 21 points on the field that night. So that adds to your point there, Ray.
Yeah, no, I think so. It'll be interesting. And again, at this level, they've played a good schedule, unlike last week where, I don't think Rockport had really played a good schedule, but they've played Fredericksburg, Alamo Heights. They played Grapevine. Which is
a 5A program,
right? Their Grapevine's 10-3, still in the playoffs.
And so are Fredericksburg and Alamo Heights. Alamo Heights is
undefeated.
12-0
after 12 games. They lost to Alamo Heights 7-0. So the quality of competition that they played, but one thing that they haven't done, and I guess that's why they stuck Grapevine, they had not a bye week, but they only had 5 teams in their district, and their district was not anywhere near as competitive as ours. And so, they went up and played Grapevine in what would be week 9.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess, is a tune-up for the playoffs. But in any event, we've played them 14 times overall. We're 8-6 all-time against Wimberly and 3-3 in the playoffs.
Well, today will be the tiebreaker.
That'll be for sure.
Folks, we'll take a break here. They're fixing to do the national. I think they're going to do the coin toss, so we'll stay with you on that. Captains for today's game on the Cuero side, Xavier Durham, A.J. Arroyo, Kason Jander, and Jerry Rosette. And Ray mentions this to you quite a bit, and we'll just mention it to you again. This coin toss has already been predetermined. We actually saw the coaches meet with the referees at the 50-yard line after they warmed up, and they have already determined who's going to get this thing. This is just all for show. We will pause for the national anthem. All right, folks. National anthem has been taken care of by a student from Wimberly at the 50-yard line. And now we'll have the captains come out to the middle of the field. Ray, could you tell in the predetermined coin toss who won it?
It looked like he spoke to Jack first, but I don't know. He kind of turned his head to the Wimberly coach, but he didn't say anything. But I don't know if the Wimberly coach wanted, he just said defer. You know what I'm saying? Because then he turned directly.
Yeah, you're right. Folks, before we give you that, just want to let you know today's game sponsor is Energy Waste Rentals and Service. We appreciate their sponsorship for today's broadcast.
Captains for Wimberly, number 7, Dylan Kincaid, number 11, Nathan Simpson, number 17, Juan Almedo, and number 54, Ethan Lancaster.
Coin toss was won by Wimberly.
All right, so Wimberly won the coin toss. They will receive. Don't see that often.
No,
Cuero will kick.
Wimberly took the ball first rather than deferring into the second half. So, give you starters for the Cuero defense right quick, Ray, and then you can tell us what about what you were going to say. Cornerbacks: Xavier Durham, Justin Banda. Linebackers: Donovan Jones, Sean Burks, Brant Patek, Braden Mathis. Safeties: Jeremiah Wilson and Dason Varela. And your interior line: A.J. Arroyo, Javari Bacon, and Kason Jander.
tell me what I was going to say because I forgot.
I just thought you were fixing to say something, so I interrupted you.
I was going to say the officials I do remember now. The officials are out of the Houston chapter. I had the pleasure of being up there last Saturday when Coach Alvarez was talking to Doug Warren from Wimberly, and they agreed on a chapter out of Houston. I know the head referee's last name is Epley. That's all I know, but it was interesting to see all the information they exchange about who's going to officiate this game. But it is a 7-man crew out of the Houston chapter.
All right, Harrison Crane will do the kicking duties. Deep for the Texans is number 6, Tyler Ross.
It'll be interesting. We'll see when Cuero comes out on defense.
All right, folks, this thing's kicked off. Harrison Crane kicks a short one fielded at about the 20 by Ross, and he gets taken down by Mason Nataro. Texans will start at the 36-yard line. They're 36. So we have got this thing underway. Big game, second matchup between both teams. First one taken by Cuero 21-3 in Wimberly.
Well, they do have Moses Ray in it running back, contrary to what Alvarez said in the coaches show.
Quarterback in a shotgun, 2 receivers split to either side of the field. Your quarterback, Cash McCullum, hands off to Ray right up the middle. He gain of about 7, brought down by Adrian Perez. Kason Jander brings up 2nd and 3 at the Wimberly 43-yard line. Big romp there by Ray.
Yep, W-R-A-Y is the number 5 for Wimberly. He had about 180 of their 260 total yards of offense in the second game of the year up in Wimberly.
But he wasn't in the game toward the end when it really mattered. Handed off to Ray again, and he trucks Sean Burks, which you don't see that, folks.
Yeah, Sean went way low, and he ended up being able to kind of ran into his knee.
Gets a first down right at the marker, so it'll be 1st and 10 Wimberly from their 46-yard line. Tough running there by Ray. Taken down with the help of Sean Burks. All right, shotgun formation. Again, 2 receivers split to either side. Moses Ray in the backfield next to the quarterback, McCullum. Receiver goes in motion, flags on the play.
Got to be procedure.
Yep. Push him back 5.
Clay, doesn't Justice Belvin normally start at cornerback?
Yes, he does.
But he's not out. You saw it. You said you thought you saw him not suited out.
I saw him in the tunnel as we were coming up, Ray, and I chalked it up to maybe a duplicate number, but he's the only 44 on the roster, and he is not. He was not suited out.
He's not
so
suited out. So.
That's a pretty big blow for the Gobbler secondary. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws downfield, caught, breaks one tackle into Gobbler territory, down at about the 30. Donovan Jones and Sean Burks bring him down, but not after a gain of,
let's see, 9 and 20, 29.
29-yard gain puts the Texans at the Gobbler 30 on their first drive of the day. Again, 2 receivers split to either side, folks. Wimberly runs a spread offense, and they have been spread every play so far, and one of their linemen jumps.
Their linemen have big splits, too. The line is spread out. Looks like Texas Tech when Mike Leach was coach out there.
Yep. All right, pushes them back to the 35-yard line, so 1st and 15 for the Wimberley Texans. Again, and if you're just joining us, this is the opening drive. Wimberley is taking it down to the Cuero 35-yard line, 1st and 15.
Boy, they spread out, man.
Boy,
Our defensive linemen are 5 yards apart.
Quarterback drops back, looks downfield.
Got all day to
throws over the head of his intended receiver. He had a step on our defender, but it was overthrown, incomplete. What would you say, Ray? Venture to say, Ray, that line, when they spread out, they're a good 15 yards apart,
No,
right?
I was just fixing to ask you, and maybe turn around and ask your dad. We're glad to have Coach Pullen in the booth with us today, but I wonder how far it is from hash mark to hash mark. I know it feels 52 yards wide.
You know how far it is from hash mark to hash mark?
Okay.
About 17.
Coach Pullen says 17 yards, but if the ball was right in the middle of the field from tackle to tight end, they're almost 17 yards.
Quarterback takes a snap, rolls to his right, throws. Oh, deflected and caught by the Wimberley Texan. Good coverage there by Dason Varela to break that pass up. Goes over his and the receiver's head right into the waiting hands of the Texan at the 7-yard line. I'm sorry, the 12-yard line.
Pick up a 23.
Hey, you got to have a little luck when you get this far, huh, Ray?
That's right.
Man, oh, man. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 12 for Wimberley. Quarterback's pressured, and he's dropped for a big loss, folks. Brant Patek gets him for a big loss. And it does look like Justice Belvin is not suited out, Ray. So
that's a loss of 14, yeah.
All right, loss of 14 takes it back to the 26. Brant Patek, a sophomore linebacker. Texans come to the line. 2 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now 1 goes in motion. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to Ray, tries to get around the right corner, but does not. Gets a couple of yards. Taken down by Donovan Jones and Jeremiah.
That's the second
Jeremiah
time
Wilson.
somebody's gone low, and he just pushed Patek into the turf. Fumbled, but they said he was down. Ball trickles out of bounds anyways. Okay, so the ball's at the 21. That makes it 3rd down and 19. They have to get to the 2.
And if I remember correctly, they got a pretty good place kicker, don't they, Ray?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 2 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ray in the backfield, and
timeout, Wimberly.
Wimberly takes a timeout. So,
well, Clay, this if they don't convert here, this is just exactly reminiscent of what happened in the Wimberley game.
You're exactly
They
right.
would move the ball down the field, get inside the 20. We'd make a big, a sack or a defensive play or something, and they end up not converting. Hopefully it holds true here.
Exactly. Our first quarter sponsor today is the Cuero Record. We appreciate their sponsorship. And we failed to mention the kickoff sponsor was Davis Entities. So we appreciate their sponsorship. And again, today's game sponsor is Energy Waste, Rentals and Service. All right, so coming out of the timeout, Texans face a
3rd and 19.
3rd and 19 at the Cuero 21-yard line. Big play here for the Cuero defense. 2 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback in a shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback fakes to him. Looks one-on-one. Caught. Touchdown, Wimberley Texans. Just a slant route, right?
Just a slant route, yeah. They brought the guy in motion.
And left that cornerback on an island out there. And he beat him one-on-one.
Well, that is unlike what they did in Wimberley.
All right, Wimberley lines up to kick the extra point.
What's it, number 9?
Good snap, good hold.
Ooh.
And he drives it through. All right, folks. So with 7:33 left to go in the first quarter, Wimberley takes the opening drive, faces a 3rd and 18, and gets a touchdown on that 3rd down play and leads 7-0. Very uncharacteristic of the first time they met, Ray.
Yes.
All right, starters for the offense. Wide receivers, you have LeBron Johnson, Xavier Durham. Your running backs are going to be Zyler Jones, since Belvin is out, and Tyson Williams. Your quarterback is going to be Jerry Rosette, and the interior linemen are left tackle Kyle Weghorst, left guard Matthew Guerrero. The center is Cameron Body. The right guard Jake Plunkett, right tackle Jason Fella, and your tight end is A.J. Arroyo.
Do you know who the cornerback was on that side on that play? I wonder if Wimberley's picked up that Belvin isn't playing and they're going after.
Justin Banda would be that cornerback,
on that side. Okay, but he's normally the starter, so they're not. Okay, maybe Belvin's on our depth chart. He's listed as the second team cornerback.
But I think Belvin's usually the quarterback on the other side. Yep.
Yeah.
In any event, we'll see on the next drive who that possibly could have been. But in any event, here we go. Deep for the Gobblers is going to be Durham and Varela. Sidewinder kick goes past Durham. That's Tyson Varela. Let me back up. Goes past him into the end zone. We're a little farther from the field today, folks.
It is. It's harder
being
to
in
see
the Alamo
numbers.
Dome.
Yeah.
All right, so Gobblers will start this drive at the 25-yard line. Rosette hands off to Jones up the middle. He tries to bounce it and gets nowhere. No gain. That's Zyler
Jones.
2nd and 10. Durham split to the far side. Johnson split to the near side. Rosette shotgun. Takes the snap. Nope. False start. Cuero. Gobblers now face a 2nd and 15. right, Cuero comes to the line, facing a 2nd and 15. 2 receivers split to the near side, Durham and Johnson. Far side is Williams. Rosette keeps it himself. Big hole up the middle. Gets about 8.
Yeah, 8 yards. That's a well-designed play.
Middle of the field was wide open. Rosette kept it himself. Going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here we go. Gobblers come to the line. Johnson and Williams split to the near side. Durham to the far side. Rosette takes the snap, looks to his left, pumps, throws, in and out of the hands of LeBron Johnson. Was not quite on the numbers, but he could have had it, I think, Ray.
Yeah, he'd have been short anyway because he was diving to catch it. I mean, he was about to 33, yeah.
So 4th and 7. Punt team comes out. Brant Patek is your punter. Kason Jander is the snapper. Line drive punt by Patek. Takes a Cuero roll. Wow, good Cuero roll. Inside the 30, down to the 30. 21, excuse me, thank you. 21, so good punt there by.
29,
didn't look pretty, but
51 yards,
didn't
no
look
return.
pretty, but a 51-yard punt by Brant Patek. He took advantage of that AstroTurf. So not the start that the Gobblers wanted, but we now can see what what adjustments were made and see if this Gobbler defense can hold on this drive. Trailing 7-0.
Now, yeah, LeBron's playing that corner this play. I'm not saying he was the play before, but he's out there now.
All right, so you're right, Ray. LeBron is the far side. They move Bandit to this side. Quarterback throws a wide receiver screen. He gets around the corner and gets a
first down.
First down if they give it to him. They're right at it. Yep, they're giving it to him. All right, so just a quick pass to the wide receiver out in the right. The running back out in the right flat, and he gets around the corner, gets the first down. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Wimberly. Cuero trailing 7-0. Quarterback hands off to Ray up the middle. Gets about 5. That's still too much, in my opinion, Ray.
Yeah, on first down.
All right, brings up a 2nd and 5, brought down by Patek and Burks. Wimberley receivers don't even come into the huddle. They just stay out in their respective positions. Quarterback under center. Rolls to his left, looks downfield, throws and got a man open in the Gobbler territory. Still on his feet, down inside the 40, inside the 30, right at the 30. So quarterback comes out, rolls out opposite way, just hits a dragging number 17 across the middle, hits him over on the Gobbler side of the field, and he makes a good run there after the catch to get the ball down to the 31-yard line of Cuero.
33 yards on the completion. Yeah, I would say Wimberley looks like they're playing at 7:30 on Friday night, and we look like we're playing at 8 o'clock in the morning. There's a little bit of intensity difference in my mind now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Quarterback in a shotgun, takes a snap, hands off to Ray, stutter steps, tries to get around the corner. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback grabs it, though. And now we have a late flag. Big number 51 back here behind the play was all over Kason Jander. Let's see what they call. And then the referee throws his hat.
Yeah, 2 penalties.
He's the one that threw the flag. So he needed another flag, so he throws his hat.
Let's see. What are we going to do here? Do you take if they decline the penalty, you're going to have like 2nd and 13. He's going to go over and talk to Coach Alvarez.
That's always a good sign when they go talk to the Cuero coach first.
I think if it's 15, you take the penalty. I think you'd rather have 1st and 25 than 2nd and 13. But if it's got to be 10 or 15. I can't see it. Maybe it's something in a dead ball foul too. Maybe you get 15
sure,
after the play.
He threw the flag after the play was already over. He threw his hat.
Well, Alvarez talked to us about he thought that, I'll say it politely, that Wimberly pushes the envelope on.
They're not the cleanest on the interior line. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's see what the call is.
There were 2 penalties on the play, both on the offense. Holding, number 51, that penalty is declined. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 51, 15-yard penalty.
All right.
Yeah, 51, and it's the one that Jack talked about.
Yeah. So the holding has been declined, but then a 15-yarder is tacked on to the same player who got the holding call, and so that pushes the Texans back even further because they already lost yards because of the fumble. So brings up. Go ahead.
2nd and 28.
There we go.
They lost 3 with the fumble, and then we go 15 on the penalty.
All right, 3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback in a shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands off to Ray. Gets maybe a couple. They're going to give him 1. All right, so 3rd and forever for the Wimberley Texans. Ball spotted at the Cuero 48-yard line, and they need the 21 to get a first down. So Gobblers secondary needs to hold things up here. Jeremiah Wilson goes off. Tyson Williams comes in at a safety position.
Watch a screen pass.
Quarterback takes a snap, throws down the Gobbler sidelines. Good coverage there by LeBron Johnson.
Yeah, that
was step for step with the defender and just used his height, jumped up and knocked it away.
That's what I was going to say, his height there. The receiver looks like he's about 5'9", 5'10", and LeBron's like 6'3", and it's very difficult to drop it over.
And LeBron didn't do a lot of hand fighting or
just played the ball.
Exactly. All right, so Dason Varela lined up at about the Cuero 10-yard line to field this punt. 3:44 left to go in the first quarter. Directional punt, good punt. Takes a Wimberly roll and will go out of bounds at the 2-yard line, folks. Wow. Pretty good kick there, Ray.
Yep. 46 yards, no return. And you can't blame that on the return man. He couldn't have caught that ball if he wanted to. It's kind of a line drive spiral right toward the corner, but not where you want to start.
All right. Gobblers take over from their 2-yard line, trailing 7-0. 3:33 left to go in the first quarter.
You definitely need something to flip field position a little bit. Even if you don't score, you need 2 first downs.
Rosette under center. Tyson Varela gets the pitch out to about the 4. That's all you want to do right there is just give you some room to breathe. They're going to spot it at the 5, so
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Gobblers. Johnson and Durham split to the far side. Rosette under center again. Behind him, Williams. Williams gets it again over the left-hand side, and he's driven back after a gain of about 2. And that Wimberly defense, Ray, you're right. They've come prepared. They're flying around the ball. So here we go, 3rd and 5.
That play looked like it might have had something to it, and he just made a great one-on-one tackle.
You're right. The hole was there, and then it closed quickly.
Hit him below, hit him shoulder pads to the waist area, and he just went backwards.
Two receivers split to the near side, Durham and Johnson. Rosette keeps it again up the middle. Big hole.
Go down.
Big hole. He's fighting his towel as he's going down. Did you see that, Ray?
Yeah. That's good.
Big hole takes it out to the 35.
That's good scouting. We've run that play twice. Saw something we liked on film because we didn't.
Quarterback keeper, Rosette in a shotgun. Quarterback keeper, nobody up the middle of the field. Rosette takes it out to the 35. First down. Gobblers go up tempo, get to the line, run the play, give it to Jones, and he gets stuffed for a loss.
They're coming. They're coming off the edges on both sides. That's why that quarterback draws worked twice.
Wow. Loss of 3. So brings up a 2nd and 13 following the big gain by Jerry Rosette, who, folks, as he was running down the middle of the field, I think he caught onto his towel, and so he was fighting the towel and trying to hold on to the ball, just to give you a description of what happened. So 2 receivers split to the far side. Rosette under center. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws it, got a man, caught by LeBron Johnson. Down the Gobbler sidelines, out of bounds at the Wimberly 36-yard line. Just a good pass there by Rosette to Johnson. Johnson had his man beat by about a step and a half.
32 yards on the completion. First completion of the day for Cuero.
Only the second pass, too, though,
right?
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Cuero at the Wimberly 36. Rosette shotgun. Next to him is Williams. Little flare out to Williams in the left flat. He tries to make a man miss. Makes one man miss.
It's amazing how many times he gives that limp leg and people miss.
Gain of 6. Takes it to the 30. So good play there by Tyson Williams to get that, to break one tackle and get the extra yards. 2 receivers put to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rosette under center. Quick throw out to the right flat to Durham. Loss of 2. Coverage came up quickly and converged on Durham right as he caught the ball. Dropped him for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 6. Clock winds down to 15, 14, 13. Gobblers are going to try to get this play off, Ray. Yep, they are. Rosette hands off to Jones up the middle. Had some room, but he stumbled. Positive yards. Going to bring up 4th and 2. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter with the Wimberley Texans leading the Gobblers 7-0. Folks, don't miss the UIL Football State Championships starting Wednesday, December 15th at the AT&T Center in Arlington, Texas. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. Also, RNC Insurance, they're a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobbler Booster Club. We appreciate their sponsorship. Lance Tire and Automotive is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobbler Booster Club. They're also our touchdown sponsor. And don't forget Limitless Off-Road and Performance. They are a gold sponsor of the Booster Club as well. So, Ray, first quarter recap, what do you think?
Well, I think they came out with a little more intensity, jumped up. I'm glad it's not 14-0, but I think we've kind of settled down a little bit, made a couple of big plays. Look like we're
good point.
Getting into a groove here. Again, just like we said last time, this game came down to a lot of 4th down plays. Here's a 4th and 2. You know, and obviously you're not going to kick a field goal from here because you don't have that much leg, and obviously you're not going to punt from here. So
you're right.
The question is, what do you do on 4th and 2?
So the ball is spotted at the Wimberley 28-yard line. Cuero facing a 4th and 2 to begin the second quarter. Here we go. Durham split to one side. Johnson split to the other side. Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. They trying to make him jump, right?
Yeah, they tried to make him jump. We got plenty of time.
All right. Rosette comes out of the center. Now he comes back under it and runs the play. Looks to throw it. Caught Caught by Xavier Durham on a curl route over on the left
he was
side.
running straight at the quarterback.
Man,
good route running.
Good route running. Durham ran a curl, came back to Rosette, and luckily he did because he had pretty good coverage on him.
Yeah.
First down, Gobblers at the 23-yard line.
In Durham's average per catch, very small number, but a very important catch.
Cuero comes to the line quickly, hands off to Jones over the left-hand side, breaks one tackle. Good tough run in there by Zyler Jones to get down to about the 17.
They're going picked up 6.
Yeah. Oh, they had him at about 2, but he fought for 4 more yards. Here we go. Gobblers come to the line. 2nd and 4 from the Wimberly 17-yard line. Rosette hands off to Williams up the middle. First down and more down to the 10. First and goal from the 10 for the Cuero Gobblers. Good spin move there by Tyson Williams to break the first tackle, get the first down, and put it first and goal from the 10.
I don't think we've seen that formation with Zyler kind of like in a nasty slot right where they ran. I don't know. I don't remember seeing that this year.
All right, single receiver split to either side. Here it is. They're in it again. Rosette under center. Hand off to Tyson. He breaks one tackle, cuts up the middle, inside the 5, trying to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyson Williams.
Right.
What a run, helped by his offensive lineman, but folks, that breaks one tackle, spins, is basically running backwards. Then with the help of his lineman at about the 2, he gets in and gets the Gobbler touchdown. That touchdown's brought to you by Lance Tire and Automotive, Harrison Crane. Good snap, good hold, and Crane drives it through. All right, folks, we got us a ball game with 10:26 left to go in the half. The score is 7-7 in favor. Not in favor. Sorry about that. 7-7. So the Cuero Record is the gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers All Sports Booster Club, as well as Grace Memorial Chapel and Gable Woodworking. They are also proud sponsors of the Gobbler Booster Club.
Clay, 12 plays, 5 minutes and 7 seconds, 98 yards.
You are correct, Ray. What a drive.
To come off your own 2-yard line.
Couple of big plays during that drive. The big pass down the field to LeBron Johnson to get it into Texan territory, and then the big 4th and 2 that the Gobblers ran to get the first down, and then capped off by a Tyson Williams touchdown.
Yeah, and I'll go back to the third down. The first conversion was when Jerry Rosette ran for 28
I forgot about that big play.
There were so many big plays to kick him off.
So, all right, Harrison Crane set to kick this thing off. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. All right. Short kick fielded at about the 17-yard line by the Texan. Takes it up the middle of the field into Gobbler territory. Then he's brought down at the 40-yard line. So, Jay, he just took it straight up the middle of the field. Not indicative of Gobbler kickoffs this year, Ray. We've been pretty good all year.
I think when you kick a line drive to a guy running forward when he catches the ball, he's going full speed. But, I mean, he caught it at the 20 and returned it 40 yards to to Cuero's 40.
All right, so Wimberly will take over in good field position. 10:18 left to go in the half. Score tied 7-7. Now we have a new quarterback in. We have Tyler Ross, who may have been he keeps it himself on a keeper around the right-hand side. Ray, this is the quarterback that was hurt when we played him. The coaches have told me that he's more of a runner and McCullum is more of a passer. So he ran it right there. He faked a Ray on the up the middle and took it around the right-hand side for a big Texan gain down to the
20 yards,
21-yard line.
19, excuse me. They put it at the 21.
So Gobbler defense now has to be more worried about the run with Ross in there. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and now
Timeout, Wimberly.
Timeout, Wimberly. Davis Entities is a proud sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers, as well as Bush's Chicken in Cuero. Bush's Chicken is a gold sponsor, and we also appreciate the Woodhouse Day Spa. They are a trusted sponsor of the Cuero All Sports Booster Club. All right, Wimberly coming out of the timeout faces a 1st and 10 at the Cuero 21-yard line. Looks like McCullum is back in for him, Ray. Cash McCullum, who's a sophomore. All right, 2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback in a shotgun. Hands off to Ray over the right-hand side. Good hole. Gain of about 5, 6. Takes the ball down to the 16-yard line, so a gain of 5. Two receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ray and McCullum in the backfield. Quarterback McCullum hands off to Ray over the left-hand side now. This time he gets less yards.
No gain.
No gain. Good coverage there by A.J. Arroyo and Donovan Jones. 3rd and 5.
We haven't seen 25, who they said was going to be the leading rusher. He hadn't even played.
You're exactly right.
He was out there in warm-ups running offense with the first team. I don't know this is going to be if he's like thunder and lightning, or something.
Well, you think we'd have seen him by now,
right? Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Wimberley Texans. Cuero 16-yard line. Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his right, throws out in the right flat, in and out of the hands of his
Cuero was trying
receiver.
To call timeout feverishly before the snap. Called, and the coach didn't get there. I'm glad he didn't.
All right, so it looks like they will bring the field goal unit out.
The kicker is Jack Bruner, Bruner. He's got plenty of leg. It's only a question of is it going to be between the uprights.
All right, so about a 33-yarder. Good snap, good hold. And it's up. And good. Plenty of leg from that kid, folks. So with 8:16 left to go in the half, that brings the score to Wimberley 10, Cuero 7.
Those 3 points were given up by your kickoff return team.
Definitely.
I mean, you can't, they ran it to the 40 and had 1 19-yard play, and then the defense shuts them down and they kick a field goal. Five offensive plays that only covered 24 yards, and they end up with a 33-yard field goal.
All right. Deep for the Gobblers is going to be Dason Varela and Xavier Durham. high kick. Varella's going to let it sail into the end zone. Okay, 8:16 left to go in the half. Cuero trailing 10-7. Start this first drive at their 25-yard line.
It's a good drive last time, obviously. 98 yards, but good mix of run, good mix of pass, deep passes, short passes.
Two receivers split to the far side. Rosette fakes the handoff to Williams, throws that deep again. Had a man, got a flag. Good call there. The defender was holding LeBron Johnson's right hand, and he tried to catch it with his left hand. So good call there. Yep. So going to call holding against Wimberly.
10-yard penalty, automatic first down. 5 in the NFL, still an automatic first down, but it's 10 in high school and college. So the ball will go out to the 35.
Cuero is not scared to throw deep on these guys, Ray. Two receivers split to the far side. Williams lined up behind Rosette, who's under center. Durham goes in motion. Handoff to Durham around the right-hand side. Got some block. Man, if he'd have just kept on coming, he gets dropped for no gain. But I think he could have got the corner, Ray.
Yeah, I think he could have made 5 if he'd have just kept coming. That's with Zyler Jones kind of in what we call the nasty slot. He's lined up between the tackle and the tight end, off the ball, a yard off the ball. But that's the third time we've seen that formation.
All right, Cuero facing the 2nd and 10. Johnson and Durham split to the far side. Williams lined up behind Rosette. The fake is to Williams. Rosette rolls, throws, left flat, incomplete. Had to get rid of it quickly. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked. Just threw it. The intended receiver was Zyler Jones, but he threw it way out there in front of him. So 3rd and 10.
That's one of those you wonder if he'd step up, instead of trying to get around the guy. Sometimes as quarterback, that's hard to do, though. You see that guy out there, and you're like, I've got to get around him, but
he has the angle.
He has the angle, yeah.
All right, here we go. Johnson and Durham split to the far side. Cuero facing a 3rd and 10. Rosette flanked by both of his running backs. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, keeps it himself. Isn't going to get the first, but he's going to get it out to the 40, so he's going to bring up a 4th and 5. And I don't see a punt team coming on.
I think the way
tempo, Cuero going tempo, Ray. Gobblers lined up, 4th and 5. Damn it! They snap it. No flag. No flag. He jumped. They jump. No flag. I guess the guy got back in time. I don't know if we could look at a replay. They're not going to show that, I don't think, Ray.
He clearly jumped. I mean, I think it'd be debatable, did he get back? But that's risky when you do that. If you don't snap it as soon as you see him moving.
Right, quickly. And to give Wimberly credit, our snapper did hesitate a split second before he snapped it, which I guess gave them time to get back.
Get back.
All right, so Rosette thought he had a free play. He throws it downfield, goes out of bounds, incomplete. Ball goes over on downs. Wimberly gets the ball in good field position at the Cuero 40. Quarterback drops straight back, surveys the field. Almost sacked, throws over to the right,
out
incomplete.
Of bounds.
Good pressure there by Javari Bacon. Wimberly facing a 2nd and 10 at the Cuero 40. 2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off up the middle.
There's 25.
Gain of about 2.
I think that's him. The first time we've seen him. That's who we thought was going to be the leading ball carrier today. Cuero fans are mad. And
Coach Alvarez is saying throw a flag, so I guess they did something dirty again. And now the referee's talking to him rather than doing something about it. So here we go, 3rd and 8.
That was not 25. That was 17. Almedo, usually a receiver for them who ran the ball.
3rd and 8. Wimberly comes to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Running back lined up behind the quarterback.
Delay a game.
Yep.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Pushing back 5.
That's one of those everybody's booing and everybody's looking at what everybody did and they didn't get in their normal routine. I didn't see what 51 did, but they talked to him after the play.
And then and all the Cuero players were pointing at him, and then you hear the fans yell.
Yeah.
It happened over on that side of the field. So here we go. 3rd and 13. Quarterback takes a snap, drops straight back.
Oh, that's Holliman.
Sacked for a loss.
How can they not call
Sacked for a
Holliman?
big loss.
I'm glad we sacked him, but I mean they basically undressed Cowboy.
Perez takes it back to the Wimberly 47-yard line on the sack.
Loss of 10.
The sack by Dadrian Perez among other Gobblers. So this drive right here, Wimberly has gone backwards, which is fortunate because they started at the 40. Now they're punting from their 47. Ooh. Little pooch kick. Takes a Wimberly roll down to the 20. So good defensive stand there by the Gobblers.
33-yard punt, no return.
4:54 left to go in the half. Cuero takes over at their 20, trailing 10-7.
This is where you'd like to see you put together a good drive, go down and score, because we get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, you're correct. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rosette takes the snap. Pressured. Throws, but nobody there. Wimberly's wanting a intentional grounding. Rosette eluded 2 tacklers and then throws it deep down the right side, but nobody's there.
I was watching Aurora. They were Jack was telling us on the coaches show how badly they held the tight end last time, and they were just hanging on to him. He was trying to run a pattern and couldn't run the pattern.
The referees are conferring, and now they drop the flag. It's not a good sign when they talk, Ray.
Yeah, but now they don't know where he was tackled.
Intentional grounding. After spot foul, loss of down, it'll be 3rd down.
No, it'll be 2nd down.
All right, referee says it'll be 3rd down, but it'll actually be 2nd.
It's a whopping loss of
1
where the stick is, but the ball's still.
All right, so 2nd and 11.
Well, they got the ball on the 20 though, Clay. 2nd and 10.
Oh,
so it's a penalty for no yards.
All right, there you go. Okay, Cuero comes to the line, 2nd and 10. No harm, no foul. All right, single receiver split to either side. Rosette under center. Looks to throw on a slant route to LeBron Johnson. He catches it. Good gain, down a 9-yard gain, so bring up 3rd and 1. Gobblers come quickly to the line. Rosette under center. Tyson Williams behind him. Rosette comes out of the pocket, out of the center. Looks to this. Now he runs it. Hands off to Tyson over the left-hand side. Round the corner. Breaks one tackle. Gets to about the 39-yard line. So good run there by Tyson Williams. First down, Cuero. They go up tempo, straight to the line. Same formation, single receiver split to either side. Tyson lined up behind Jerry. Rosette looks to his right, throws it downfield. Got him, man! Caught by LeBron Johnson. He goes out of bounds at the Wimberly 24-yard line.
But that's great. He just throws it up and lets him adjust to the ball.
Hey,
if he'd have let him a little further to the inside, it'd have been a touchdown. From the 39, that's 11.
LeBron looked back at the defender.
26.
I think if he'd have kept looking downfield, he may have been able to tightrope that thing down there, Ray.
37 yards.
All right, 1st and 10, Cuero. Rosette hands off to Tyson over the right-hand side. Gets a gain of about five. So, ball's going to be spotted at the Wimberly 19-yard line. Cuero goes quick. And Wimberly takes a timeout.
It's all right. Get them on their heels. I need to catch up.
Timeout Wimberly. That's their 3rd and final timeout for the first half.
All right, so 3:25 left to go in the half. Cuero's knocking on the door at the Wimberly 19-yard line, facing a 2nd and 5. Wimberly calls their last timeout of the half. All right, folks, remember the winner of this game plays the winner of the Navarro-Sinton game. Navarro and Sinton play tomorrow. You know where, Ray?
I do not.
Not sure where they're playing either. Our trusty technical support, Oscar Ray, though, I think is going to find out.
He's going to find. Okay, I was going to look it up on my phone, but thank you, Oscar. I would think it'd be here in San Antonio somewhere.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Kind of about,
There we go, San Marcos Bobcat Stadium. All right, so Cuero comes onto the field out of the timeout called by Wimberly. 2nd and 5 from the Wimberly 19-yard line. Single receiver split to the near side. Everybody else tight. Rosette fakes, rolls to his left. Throws, got a man wide open. Jones inside the 10, makes one man miss. Gets into the touchdown. Great play there. Zyler Jones was wide open coming out of the backfield.
They keep rushing upfield and they fake to the back and no linebacker went with him.
Zyler Jones out of the backfield comes out into the left flat. He's wide open. Rosette rolls to his left, finds him for the completion, and Jones does the rest, folks.
19-yard.
Breaks about 2 or 3 tackles and gets into the end zone for the Gobbler touchdown. As Harrison Crane drives through the extra point. So with 3:15 left to go in the half, that brings the score to Cuero 14, Wimberly 10.
Only thing we did was score too fast.
That touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire and Automotive. We appreciate their touchdown sponsorship. All right, so.
Yeah, that was 6 plays, 80 yards in a minute 39.
The highlight of that drive was the long reception to Johnson down the Wimberly sideline.
37 yards on that, and then 19 on the touchdown. So let's see, 65 yards passing and 15 yards on the ground that drive.
All right, so Gobbler defense. Let me back up. Gobbler kickoff team needs to contain him a little better.
I'd kick it on the ground. They're letting him kick deep, but he's kicking it the last time Number 40 for us, Harrison Crane, kicked it 40 yards in the air on a line drive that was caught at the 20 that they returned 40 yards back to the 40.
And we made the comment a while ago that that's the
Get it on the ground. Oop.
okay, they line drive it to Moses Ray. He's taken down at their Wimberley 40.
That's better.
We made the comment about how our kickoff team has not allowed a return like that all year. But if you remember correctly, Ray, all year long he's been line drive and scribbing kicks. So that's maybe they'll go back to that line drive.
We were fortunate there because he kicked it and Ray jumped up and caught it at the 30 and made a 9-yard return, but good open field tackle.
All right, 1st and 10, Wimberley at their 39-yard line. 3:09 left to go in the half. 3 receivers put to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback looks to the right.
Screen.
Throws us running back screen.
Good job by the defense.
Good job by Javari Bacon.
Look at 51 again.
51 just late hit Brant Patek, and they no flag. You got to keep your head on a swivel with
51
him on the field. Patek goes off. I don't know if he's hurt or if he has
call timeout. That's a good job by our coach. Equipment issue, I think. Broke a helmet or something.
Wow. Alvarez is getting in his stuff. Getting in the referee's stuff. Just cheap shots, folks.
Yeah.
I'll call it like it is. I don't care.
If he gets another unsportsmanlike, he's gone.
Well, and that's probably why they don't want to throw the flag, because they don't want to have to eject a kid in a big game like this.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is. No.
I mean, Coach Alvarez is telling the referees. I mean, jeez. All right, so Patek is back out on the field. I think it must have just been an equipment issue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nobody wants to see a kid get ejected, but we also don't want them throwing cheap shots after the play. So here we go. 2 receivers put to the far side, 1 to the near side. Wimberley facing a 2nd and 7. They throw to the right flat, caught. Good, tough running there. Flag on the play.
That's 51 again.
No, Seth Burks pushed 51 in the back. I was watching that. So, no, the flag was already on the ground. There's a flag on the play, but it wasn't on. They didn't throw it on Burks because that flag was already on the ground. So let's see what the call is.
Who caught it? I'm sorry. See if they show this. They're not going to show this again. They're going to want.
All right, that's right. They're taking him back. I think they threw a flag on holding on number 15, the receiver out there was holding. So that's where the flag came from. And luckily they didn't see Burke shove number 51 in the back. So, yeah, it gets chippy whenever you don't start calling stuff. I think the receiver was 17, Ray.
Okay.
Because the 15 got the holding call. So 2nd and 12 for the Texans. They throw out to the left flat. Caught. Big gain. He stumbles and gets to the first down marker, though. So just loose coverage there. Another flag down in the holding area. Boy, if this is on 17, he was on the backside receiver.
Illegal block below the waist on the offense, number 51.
There we go.
51.
There we go. Illegal block below the waist against number 51 on Wimberly, and he's the one that has gotten the personal foul earlier in the game. So there we go, folks. He's showing his true colors.
So that's that play is a nullity. In terms of the receiver 17 did get 5 yards before the hold. The pass was complete. That's why it was 2nd and 12.
Yeah. All right, so this is going to take Wimberly to their 22-yard line. 2nd and 27.
Two receivers split to the near side, one to the far side. Quarterback in a shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Ray, and he breaks the tackle. He gets through the line. Man, we had him behind the line. We had him behind the line. He breaks the tackle, gets a big gain, but it's still going to be 3rd and 12. We got to make sure we don't get caught up in all that stuff, Ray.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. 1:42 left to go in the half. Wimberly at their 37-yard line. Fake. Quarterback throws downfield. Caught by the receiver with double coverage. Justin Banda and Jason Varela were right there. Man.
Was it 13 or 15?
Caught by number 13. Ball's taken down to the Cuero 31-yard line. Wimberly takes a snap, rolls to his left, throws, caught, and that pushed out of bounds by Justin Banda. He'll go out at the Cuero 27-yard line with 1:20 left to go in the half. Two receivers split to the far side, two to the near side.
2nd and 6.
Quarterback in a shotgun. He rolls to his right. Is almost tripped up. Throws incomplete. Almost tripped up by Sean Burks, and he's hurt, folks. Sean Burks tried to shoestring tackle him, and
that may be one of those where you like stumble and you plant your knee funny. You follow what I'm saying? Hyperextend.
As he was going down, he got rid of it. Ball is incomplete
because he didn't get hit. He didn't get hit by anybody when he threw the ball, so it had to be something with the funny placement of his leg.
Okay, so in the game will be Tyler Ross.
When they bring Ross in, you got to watch option because they're going to fake to Ray, and he's going to keep it on 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
Roll up the deal and tell them.
They know. All right, so McCullum's
up.
McCullum is up, jogging off on his own.
They have no timeouts. If you can tackle them once or twice in the field of play with 1:13.
Okay, Ross is in at quarterback. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side.
Quarterback's keeping it coming this way.
Now goes in motion. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws in and out of the hands.
That's why he's the running quarterback.
Well, it was incomplete, but it was wide open. We're just a little too much cushion. All right, so it's 4th down, and the field goal team is coming on.
Well, this is going to be a 44-yard attempt. That's pretty. He's got plenty of leg, folks. But a good job by your defense. Watch the fake.
All right, here we go. 44-yard field goal attempt. 1:08 left to go in the half. Wimberly. And Cuero calls a timeout. Try to ice him.
That's interesting. He picked the tee up.
Maybe it's his routine.
Yeah.
Got to set it every time. You know how those kickers are.
Yeah. Hey, you were one. I was a holder, so I know how you guys were.
Your son was, too,
yeah,
so that's kind of what I was referring to.
Oh, you were referring to him. Okay. Yeah. I can relate to Jasper.
I mean, I was referring to him and me.
Right, yeah.
We'll put it that way. All right, so
this
both teams come out of the timeout.
This kid's probably plenty good to kick at the next level.
Yeah.
Putting it at the 34, so a 44-yard field goal.
All right, he's going through his routine, folks. We haven't forgot about you out there. All right, here we go. Good snap.
Ooh.
Good hold.
He made it.
Right through the middle. Almost blocked.
Almost blocked by Burks.
Yep. All right, so with 1:03 left to go in the half, Cuero leads 14-13 on the 44-yard, following the 44-yard field goal by Wimberly.
Well, Wimberly went 34 yards in 8 plays, culminated by the 44-yard field goal.
Okay. Deep for the Gobblers is going to be Durham and Varela. I doubt he's going to kick to him. Do you, Ray?
I wouldn't think so.
All right, he booms it into the end zone. So Cuero will start at their 25 with 1:03 left. What do you think we do? Kneel on it or try something? How many timeouts we got?
Well,
we got one timeout.
We got
left.
one timeout with his leg. I think it depends. I'd run Tyson on first down and see if you can get 8 or 10 yards. You follow what I'm saying? But you don't want to throw 3 incompletes and punt it back.
All right, Jones is in the backfield with Rosette in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side. Tyson's to the near side. Rosette keeps it himself. Big yardage.
That's okay.
I say big. 7. Gain of 7. Rosette gets up kind of gingerly. 2nd and 3. All right, same formation. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Rosette drops back to throw. Got a man caught. LeBron Johnson down in the Wimberley territory at the 40-yard line. They're going to give him the 41-yard line with 27 seconds left. Gobblers rush to the line, trying to save that timeout. Rosette clocks it, but he waited about 5 seconds under center. All right. Not sure what he was waiting on. Okay, so there's 19 seconds left in the half. Cuero has 1 timeout left. They're on the Wimberley 41-yard line, following the big pass to LeBron Johnson. A strike down the middle of the field. Okay, Cuero comes to the line. Durham and Williams to the right side. LeBron to the far side. Rosette rolls to his left. Gets hammered from the backside and dropped for a loss. Cuero takes his last time out. Man, that kid was coming right untouched. Yeah. Rosette didn't know what hit him.
Loss of 5.
All right.
Yeah, at this point, you've used your last time out. If you completed a pass for a first down and they stop the clock and you spike it, you got time for 2 plays. You can't wait 5 seconds to snap it
Under center
before you spike it, but
looks like they're getting set up next to us in the booth for the next game, Ray.
Yep.
Westlake and Far San Juan Alamo, I think you said it was. Yep. All right, here we go. Both teams come out of the timeout. 13 seconds left to go in the half. Cuero leads 14-13. They got a 3rd and 15 from Wimberly 46-yard line. Rosette takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield, throws it, got him. In and out of the hands of LeBron Johnson, a little bit behind him. But it was in the middle of the field. It would have been tough to.
They'd have stopped it for the first down, and you'd had to spike it instantly, and then you'd have a shot. But you still got a shot at the end zone here.
Okay, so that leaves 8 seconds left. We got a 4th and 15. The ball's at the Wimberly 46-yard line. If this falls incomplete, Ray, Wimberly may have one play from that spot going the other way. You agree with me?
Yes.
Because 8 seconds is a long time for a play to run. They're going to hand it off to Jones. Jones is still on his feet, and the clock expires. Unless they blew the whistle dead. Yep. That's the half.
We get the ball started.
A lot happened there in that last 4 or 5 minutes, folks. All right, folks, at halftime, Cuero 14, Wimberly 13. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a little while. Ray will have first half numbers, and we'll talk about it.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hello, folks. Welcome to
on the penalty, which is the same as an incomplete pass. But in any event, 2 for 5 for Cuero, 6 for 50 for Wimberly. Cuero's been hurt in the return game. Wimberly 3 kickoff returns for 65 yards, and one of them, the 40-yard return to the Cuero 40, set up the second field goal. That was a really short field for Wimberly in that regard. And time of possession, 11 minutes and 2 seconds for Cuero, 12:58 for Wimberly. Average yards on first downs, Cuero about 6.2, Wimberly about 5.9. Both teams are 2 for 6 on third down conversions. Clay's looking at me. Coaches have my sheet. I'm doing this off the top of my head, but I think I'm accurate. They're both teams are 2 for 6 on third down. Cuero 1 of 2 on fourth down, and Wimberly did not attempt a fourth down conversion. So, they took the opening kickoff, 8 plays, 64 yards, went down and scored on the 21-yard pass on 3rd and 19. Then we exchanged punts. Cuero then put together the 98-yard drive that was 12 plays, culminated by the 10-yard run by Tyson Williams. Then that's when they had the short field due to the kickoff return, and they kicked the field goal, 33-yard field goal, to go up 10-7 with 8:16 left in the second quarter. And then that's when Cuero responded on its own with a 6-play drive that covered 80 yards, and the touchdown was the 19-yard pass from Jerry Rosette to Zyler Jones that put Cuero up 14-10 at that point. And then Wimberly, right before the half, 1:03, again with rather short field, 8 plays, 34 yards. They kicked a 44-yard field goal. It's a long field goal in high school, Clay. 44-yard field goal, but they kicked that with 1:03 left in the half, and that's where we sit, 14-13.
We talked about it, Ray, before we came back on. Other than that first drive, when Wimberly took the opening drive and scored, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot on their other drives, getting penalties or getting sacked, or they've kind of moved backwards.
Correct.
And so we made the comment that Cuero didn't look like they were settled in on that first drive. Wimberly goes down and scores. Then Cuero kind of settles in, and you get what I just described. So hopefully in the second half, maybe we can impose our will, so to speak, and kind of put this thing out of reach.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, one thing, we went for it. There was the question. I'm not going to call it a bad call. Very, very marginal. Could have gone either way. They jumped offside. We tried to get him to jump on fourth down, and we snapped it and just kind of threw it up, which you do when you think you have them offside, but they didn't call them offside. But the defense stood up right there because they had the ball. They had the ball at our own 40, and they got nothing out of that drive.
Well, isn't that the one where got the big sack and put them back in their territory?
Yes,
I think.
That's correct. They took over at the Cuero 40 and did not do much with it. Yeah, they had a rush for 2 yards. Threw an incompletion, rush for 2 yards, and then the quarterback gets sacked for 10 yards.
All right, well, Cuero has come out on the field. They're on their sideline, and Wimberly's about to come out of their blow-up helmet. We've got about 28 seconds left to end the half. Cuero will get the ball first, so Gobbler offense we'll see the Gobbler offense on the field first. Two heavyweights, folks. These two teams, they're not strangers to each other. They're in the playoffs every year.
They've got two. I know when we played there in Wimberley this year, they got 2 nice big granite monuments. They've won state twice. Cuero, of course, 4 times. So 6 state championships between 2 proud programs.
Yep. All right.
I wonder if I might ask Oscar. He can talk to us. I know the people can't hear him. Like, you think Westlake, who's setting up next to us, they paid to broadcast it video? They had to have? And, yeah, 6A, yeah. Something. The rights to do it.
All right, deep for the Gobblers is going to be Xavier Durham and Dason Varela. Again, we want to thank our game sponsor. Game sponsor is Energy Waste, Rentals and Service. Also want to thank Clayton Street Social Club. They're one of our trusted sponsors for the Gobbler Booster Club. So here we go. Sitting to get this second half kicked off.
It's kind of, I guess I understand now. I was wondering why their kicker has the towel, but he's the punter too, so that makes sense. Make sure his hands are dry before
There you go.
receiving the snap on the punt. I don't remember their team swinging their arms. They're kind of doing a dance before he runs by to kick it off. But he kicks it into the end zone every time he kicks it 5 yards deep.
Yep, and that's what he did again that time. So, Gobblers will take over at their 25-yard line.
He's really been quite a weapon for them. 33-yard field goal, 44-yard field goal, and 4 kicks, all 5 yards deep in the end zone. Cuero has certainly not had good field position. He punted the ball out of bounds at the 2.
All right, Cuero comes to the line. Single receiver split to the near side. Rosette pitches to Tyson around the right-hand side. He gets a couple of yards. They're going to give him 3 to start this third quarter. Same formation. Gobblers come to the line quickly. Hand off to Tyson again over the right-hand side. He gets about 4 that time. Going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Big play right here early on. Can you convert?
Single receiver split to either side. Rosette under center. Tyson Williams lined up behind him. Pitches to Tyson over the right-hand side. Second effort made.
He got it. He got it. First down.
They hit him right at the line, but I think he got second effort, Ray.
Yeah, he did. The linesman on this side signaling first down. First down. Needed 3. Got 3.
And actually, looking at the replay, he was past the line.
Yeah, they cheated him about 1.5 feet, you think?
Yeah.
2 feet, yeah.
Okay, same formation. Single receiver split to either side. Tyson lined up behind Jerry. Rosette breaks out of his pocket. Got a wide open man.
Oh, he overthrew him.
LeBron Johnson. He overthrew LeBron. He was wide open down the left side of the field. Oh. Man, oh man, that would have been out the gate.
Yeah, that would have been 7 in 4 plays, 75 yards. If that had been, he was 15 yards behind the guy.
Oh my gosh. All right. Rosette in a shotgun now. Tyson lined up to his left. Receivers on either side of the field. Rosette pressured and dropped. I think we have a dead ball. I think we moved. I think Xavier Durham came out of his stance awful quick, Ray. All right, and that's what the call is.
Well, that's better than that
15-yard
sack. 2nd and 15.
Referee didn't throw his flag out until they had Rosette in a grasp, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see him jump, throw the flag right then. All right. 2 receivers, Durham and Johnson, split to the near side. Rosette flanked by 2 running backs. God, dog, we jumped again. That's the second time Xavier's jumped. I mean, you're looking down in toward the ball. Don't go till the ball's snapped.
2 plays in a row. Same miscue.
All right, 2nd and 20.
Yeah, I think here you just try to get 10 of it to give yourself a chance on 3rd down.
Two receivers split to the near side. Rosette, shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Tyson. He cuts it back across the field, breaking tackles, still on his feet. Gets out to about the 34, so he got nine of it back, but he needed 20. Third and 11. Two receivers split to the near side. Rosette shotgun.
Tyson on a wheel route to the top of the field. Nope.
Rosette drops back. Got a lot of time. Now he's pressured. Breaks the tackle. Gets a good block and goes downfield close to the first down. He's about a yard short. Man, if he didn't know where he was on the field.
If he didn't know where he was on the field, he'd have done for it.
Because he went out on his own. But if he would have known where the stick was, Wimberly's saying that they got held. No flag. So here we go, 4th and 1. The ball spotted at the Cuero 44-yard line. Cuero comes to the line quickly. They run a play, pitch it to Zyler Jones over the left-hand side, first down.
That's just power football right there.
Man.
They had Tyson leading, tossed it to the bigger of the two, but Tyson just makes so many people miss. It's amazing how many people look like they're going to tackle him and they don't tackle him.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Gobblers at their 48-yard line. Durham and Johnson split to the far side. Rosette, shotgun. He fakes the handoff to Tyson, rolls to his left.
Run.
Looks downfield, got a man, caught by Jones. Into Texan territory, knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Jones is slow getting up.
That's a nice pass by Jerry to let him clear, and just nice little touch pass.
Well, and we're up here yelling for him to run it.
I was running.
So, okay, Jones is jogging off on his own.
That may have just been getting the wind knocked out of you. He got hit really hard right as he caught it.
And that's Zyler Jones, folks.
So 2 and 19, 21 yards in the first down.
1st and 10 from the Wimberly 31-yard line. Sean Burks comes into the game. Burks normally plays linebacker, but he's in for Jones at that nasty slot back. Rosette takes the snap, hands off to Tyson over the left-hand side. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets down inside the 25.
Burks shoved him 5 yards.
Man, Ray, that was scary on that handoff.
Yeah, they almost laid it on the carpet. He went underneath the quarterback. The ball was snapped in the shotgun, and he went underneath and between Rosette and the line of scrimmage, and it was on the back of Tyson's hip.
All right, 2nd and 3. Ball's on the 24-yard line of Wimberly. Rosette in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops straight back, throws over in the right corner of the field. Caught by Xavier Durham. Great catch over the defender.
Yeah, what a catch. That looked like something.
It looked like it was intercepted.
Yeah, it looks like something you see on Sunday. Let's watch this. We have replay today, folks, for us.
The defender was right there, had a hand up, but great concentration by Durham. They're going fast, folks. 1st and goal from the 5.
19 yards on that completion.
Burks is the lone back in the backfield. And they pitch it to Burks. He goes up the middle of the field. He gets in with a touchdown. Sean Burks, Gobbler touchdown. That kid, tough running there by Burks, folks. His first carry of the year. His first carry of the year results in a touchdown. So that touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire and Automotive.
That's one of those things I know Jack talks about. One of their goals every week, they didn't do it in the first half, but they want to score a touchdown on the first drive of both halves. Because you said
Harrison Crane kicks it through. Go ahead.
Yeah, they want to score on the first. I mean, that's a good way to make a statement here. We got flags on the play.
Against Wimberly, the Cuero players are saying.
So 7:31 left in the third quarter, so that drive was 4 minutes and 29 seconds. 11 plays, 75 yards.
Brings the score to Cuero 21. Cuero 21, Wimberly 13. The Wimberly defense is staying out on the field. I'm not sure why. The extra point team for Cuero has already gone off the field. The Wimberly team is still out there. So the referee is talking to Coach Alvarez. So they're going to impose this on the kickoff, I believe, whatever the penalty is.
That's it. Go Mean Green sounds pretty loud in the Alamo Dome.
Okay, the illegal formation on the Texans, they lined up over the center, which is illegal. And so they've put that rule in for safety effects. So the center doesn't just get blasted because he's defenseless. Gobblers are going to take this thing on the kickoff. All right, 7:31 left to go in the third quarter. Cuero now leads 21-13, following the Sean Burks 5-yard touchdown rumble.
The guy hit him at about the 3.
I know.
He's drug him in the end zone.
What is this, a 5-yard penalty, Ray?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. The way the field judges line up, is it going to be 10? He said 5. It is. Okay, they're going to put it at the 45.
All right, Harrison Crane set to kick this thing off. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities.
Get on the ground. Bounce.
Squib kicks up the middle.
Right to him.
Bounce right to the Texan. He goes right up the middle of the field and gets it out to the 40.
That's where they start every time, man. We got to.
And Ray, that's Tyler Ross back there taking those kickoffs, and he's the backup quarterback.
He's the backup quarterback. He's coming in the game. He stayed on the field. Watch for a trick play.
Yeah, looks like
They got both quarterback. No, they're not. 4's not out there.
Okay, so Ross is in the game. He shed his gloves real quick, and now he's the quarterback in a empty backfield shotgun formation. 2 receivers set to either side. One goes in motion, fake to him, keep by the quarterback, up the middle, gain of about 9. So there again, that's the running quarterback that's in the game, and that's exactly what he did. Tackled by Sean Burks. Same formation, 2 receivers split to either side, quarterback in a shotgun, empty backfield. Another keeper again by the quarterback. This time doesn't go as well. But he only needed 1. And I think they're going to give it to him.
Yep, he was able to fall forward, but they hit him at the line of scrimmage.
Two receivers split to either side. Shotgun formation.
This is just a conscious decision. The starting quarterback standing right next to the head coach.
Quarterback throws down the field.
He's
Got a man wide open, folks. Blown coverage, touchdown, Wimberly. And that was a wounded duck that accomplished what it needed to accomplish. Man, oh man, he was out there all by himself.
Yeah, he was 20 yards behind the defender.
Let's check the replay. Justin Banda.
Well, not 20, 10.
Justin Banda that was giving chase on him. Not sure if that was his man or not, but wow. Haven't seen that.
It's interesting
from
that
this defense.
Not going to chase the point. They're not going to go for 2 here. Unless they fake it.
And he drives it through. Wow. So with 6:32 left to go in the third quarter, the score is Cuero 21, Wimberly 20, following the long touchdown pass by the Texans.
Yeah, 59 seconds.
59-second
59
drive.
seconds, 3 plays, 60 yards. Yeah, clearly a blown coverage. I don't know if that's just thinking that he's going to run, you know what I'm saying, and then everybody's got their eyes in the backfield instead of reading their keys. That's one thing about the Alamo Dome, though, for a football game. Their scoreboards are not, it's all on that little band. To me, that's hard to see.
Just nowhere to look, and they just look there every time.
Right, I know. It's in the same place, but you look up, and there's so much stuff around it. It's not like a big square scoreboard. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Oscar. There's one right in front of me, 2 feet from my nose, if I just look at it.
Okay, deep for the Gobblers is Dason Varela and Xavier Durham. And again, he drives it into the end zone.
Well, you come back and do what you did last time, Clay.
Johnson and Durham split to the near side. Williams lined up behind Rosette, who's under center. Turns and hands off to Williams over the right-hand side. He tries to bounce it, and it doesn't go anywhere. No gain. Second and 10. Zyler Jones is back in the game. Rosette in the shotgun. Rosette drops back, pressured, makes one man miss, but not the second man. Drop for a loss, a 5-yard loss, takes him back to the 20. Cuero facing the 3rd and 15 from their own 20. 5:22 left to go in the third quarter. Up by 1. 2 receivers split to the near side, Durham and Johnson. Rosette rolls to his left. Throws. Caught Xavier Durham. Right at the marker. He's going to be about 2 yards short, Ray.
Yep. He almost looked like he could have run for a first down again.
All right, so another big play for the Cuero Gobblers. Looks like punt team's coming on. 4th and 1. Wow, I guess because we're in Wimberley territory, all right, or pretty deep into.
Well, we
Wimberley
went
territory.
for it at our own 40.
4 seconds on the play clock. They're not going to get this thing off. We have to call a timeout. Okay, our offense kind of stayed out there thinking we were going for it, and then once the punt team came on, the offense just kind of, they didn't no sense of urgency to get off the field. So, RNC Insurance is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers Booster Club. Lance Tire and Automotive is also a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobbler Booster Club, as well as Limitless Off-Road and Performance.
We're going to go for it, Clay. The big boys are coming back in.
Well, my first thought was, Coach Alvarez, he's kind of a riverboat gambler
type, yeah.
So I thought he would go for it, but
well, we've gone for it on 4th and 1 from our own 40, from our own 44, and now we're going to go for it from our own 34.
Okay, so here we go. Gobblers come to the line. 2 backs in the backfield. Rosette under center. Pitches to Jones over the right-hand side. Second effort. Did he get it? Second effort. Got it, I think, Ray. The line judge is marking it on the line. That's all he needed.
If it's on the line, it's a first down.
That's all he needed was the line. Not sure where they put the ball down, though. Yes, first down, Gobblers. I mean, why are they booing? It's touching the line. That's what it needs. That's exactly where the marker is. Gee whiz, Wimberley fans. All right, here we go. Donovan Jones and Xavier Durham split out to the far side. Zyler Jones and Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. Rosette takes a snap, looks to his right, throws, caught Xavier Durham, gain of about 4. They're going to give him 3. Got an injured Wimberley Texan on the field. Stop and play.
Yeah, figure out if he's the cornerback on that side, go after the guy.
Grace Memorial Chapel and Gable Woodworking are proud sponsors of the Cuero Gobblers. All right.
Number 3, Josh Prado.
He is the left cornerback, I think, over there. So,
right,
so you're right, Ray. If now in the game, number 44, Hagan Donnelly, he is now the left cornerback. So maybe you want to go at him.
Yeah. I would think you're going to get a huge cushion. I bet you he's 7-8 yards. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is he?
All right, Gobblers come to the line quickly. 2 receivers to the near side. Nobody over on that other side. Do we go after that back? The give is to Jones over the left-hand side. Thought he was going to cut back.
I thought he was going to be a lot of open field on the backside, but somebody got his leg.
Brings up a 3rd and 2. Durham to one side, to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side. Rosette under center. Hands off to Zyler over the right-hand side. Gets the first down and more into Texan territory.
He's strong, Clay.
Gets the ball to the 49-yard line of Wimberley. Good run there by Zyler Jones.
8 yards on 3rd and 2.
Breaks 2 tackles at least, Ray.
Yeah.
Looking at the replay there. Two receivers. Split to the near side. Rosette. Hands off to Jones. Up the middle. He's met for no gain. Ball's on the ground. Wimberley saying they have it. The referees say they do too. First turnover of the game for the Gobblers. Wimberly takes over at their 49-yard line following the Zyler Jones fumble. Not what you wanted with that drive going the way it was going, Ray. We were moving the ball. All right, so the runner, Ross, in at quarterback. Behind him, Moses Ray. The handoff is to Ray up the middle. Gets to the second level, still on his feet, dragging Gobblers. Ball's on the ground.
Cuero got it.
And Cuero gets it back. Oh, we have a ref down on the ground. He's flat on his back, folks.
Cowboy Perez came out with the ball.
Yeah, he did. I didn't see the ref get in on.
Everybody went ooh on the replay, but I'm sorry, I was right, and I wasn't.
Bro.
Let's see. So he.
All right.
Where have they spotted the ball? The ref's walking off with the ball. I guess he's standing where it's going to be. So umpire, obviously the guy who's right behind the linebackers, who is in the line of fire every play. Yeah, it's got a U on the back of his shirt. I think it's an umpire. Well, what a big turnover right back the other way.
You see where they're going to spot it?
That's what I'm trying to
right there
figure
where
out.
they're standing?
I think it's right where they're standing. About the Cuero 32. So he picked up. The ball was at the Wimberly 49. So he's going to get like 19 yards on the carry and then the fumble. But we don't know. They haven't put the ball down yet, so I'm not exactly sure where it is.
Yeah, Dr. Hill's walking with them along with the Wimberley coach. So. Okay, so I think the ball will go over to Cuero. They're going to spot it at the about the 32, I guess. There 33. We go. 33.
So,
all right. So we give it up. They give it right back.
So he gets 18 on the carry. Fumble that Cuero recovers.
Okay, two receivers split to the far side, Johnson and Durham. Now Durham goes in motion. Rosette pitches to Tyson Williams over the right-hand side. Big run! He's gone, folks! Out the gate! Come on, Tyson, get there! Oh, they dropped him at the 2-yard line, man!
We'll take it. He tried to shift directions and go back the other way. He may have been better off if he'd kept going, but we're not going to be picky.
Can't look at the replay because Gobblers are going quickly. They get to the line, pitch it again to Tyson over the right-hand side. He goes low, going to be short. They're saying, Tyson, we don't care if you just ran the ball 60 yards. We're giving it to you again.
That was a 64-yard run on the play before.
All right. Second and goal from the 1. Gobblers go quickly. No huddle. Give it to him again. He's short again. Third and goal from the 1 yard, 1 foot line. All right, looks like the referee will be coming back out in a minute. They just bandage his face up or something. All right, Gobblers break the huddle. 2 backs in the backfield. Again, it's a Tyson over the left-hand side. Oh, man, he was across. He's going to be at the 1 foot line now, folks. Was the replay show he was short? All right. Okay, here we go. 4th and less than a yard. 1:10 left to go in the third quarter. Cuero leading by 1 point. Gobblers come to the line. 2 backs in the backfield. Rosette under center. Takes the snap. Pitches to Tyson Williams. He goes in untouched around the right-hand side. That was scary right there.
Did you see the play clock? We were like, it could have been delay a game. I mean, it was that close. I mean, it went to 0. I was like, snap it, snap it.
That touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire and Automotive. Folks, they had their end on that left side was crashing hard, and Rosette pitched it right past him to Tyson, who fielded it, went in untouched.
Right.
You see that, Ray?
Yes, that could have been like that play I saw in the highlight where the defensive end intercepts the pitch and goes 99 yards the other way.
Okay, Cuero's going for 2 here.
Why are we going for
I don't know. Rosette under center. He fakes the rollout, rolls to his left.
Run, Jerry!
He got it for 2!
Jerry, run, Jerry!
Jerry Rosette goes in for 2. To make this thing a two possession game. 29-20. You got to think that's what Coach Alvarez is thinking.
That's what he was thinking, yeah.
2 possession game, huh?
Right, yeah. Riverboat gamble. Yeah, most people would say put me up 8, you know.
Because if he doesn't get it, then they're still only up 7.
Right, yeah.
So, good play call there by Coach Jack Alvarez. Pretty good thinking there.
Both the 4th down play and that was nicely done.
Boy, we sit up here and we don't think about those scenarios, but that's pretty good call there. Puts them up by 9 now.
Well, after the turnover, Cuero went 67 yards in 5 plays, and it took 3 plays to get the last 2 feet.
All right, so with 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Cuero now leads 29-20. Harrison Crane set to kick this off. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. By the way, I forgot to mention our halftime sponsor was RNC Insurance. We appreciate their sponsorship.
Jeez.
Short kick fielded by number 5. He tries to get around the corner. Got some room.
Number 3.
Yep, number 3.
But I mean, we're kicking line drives like right at people. I mean, that's
So good return there. Puts the ball to start out in Gobbler territory, 48-yard line. Wimberly comes to the line. Ross is still your quarterback. Moses Ray lined up deep behind him. Single receiver split to either side. Hands off to Ray over the right-hand side. He shoestring tackle. Cowboy Perez along with Patek and Burks. And now we have an injured Texan on the field.
I need to catch up. I'm not glad he's hurt, but I'm glad there's a break in the action.
Number 54, Ethan Lancaster's down. Bush's Chicken in Cuero, they're a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers. Also, the Cuero Record and the Woodhouse Day Spa are also trusted gold sponsors of the Cuero Gobbler Booster Club. Don't miss the UAL Football State Championship starting Wednesday, December 15th at the AT&T Center in Arlington, Texas. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. All right. The injured player is off the field. Texans facing a 2nd and 9 from the Cuero 47-yard line. Two receivers split to either side. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to Ray. He tries to bounce it and does. Tough runner. Ball's on the field. They recovered it, though. That's the second time Ray's fumbled.
Second time in 3 carries for him.
Good tough run in there by Moses Ray to try to get extra yards, and the ball does get popped out.
If you watch what we're doing defensively, everybody on the line of scrimmage is just nose diving, which is a good technique. But I mean, you're freeing up everybody, and your linebacker's got to make the tackle.
Yeah, the fumble recovered by the Wimberley Texans puts the ball past the first down marker, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Texans, and that is the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, folks, the score is Cuero 29, Wimberly 20. This fourth quarter coming up is sponsored by Gable Woodworking. Your game sponsor is Energy Waste, Rentals and Service. All right, so
I know you and I talked about it off the air, but compliment the Cuero community and the Cuero crowd for traveling. We again greatly outnumber the opponents in the stadium, I believe. Looks like we've almost got
there's a lot of
3.5 or 4 sections that are 75% full, 80% full, and Wimberly not near that many.
They got their share, though.
Yeah, it's a good crowd.
It's a good crowd.
It is a good crowd, but I think we won the crowd battle today.
All right, 1st and 10, Wimberly from the Cuero 37-yard line. Quarterback in a shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. 1 goes in motion.
Moved.
And
if he stops the clock.
Yep, there's a flag on the play. That'll push Wimberly back 5, and the injured player has come back out on the field, so. All right, we're going to have 3 receivers to the near side for the Texans. Moses Ray lined up behind the quarterback in a shotgun. Now he bounces out to the right of him.
He moved. We're all saying he moved, but they didn't call it.
The handoff to Ray up the middle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage +1, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. The left tackle did flinch, but not enough for the referees to notice. But, of course, we noticed up here in the booth.
Yeah. Aided by all the Cuero defenders who are pointing, but they didn't convince the official to pull the flag.
All right, Wimberly comes to the line. 2 receivers split to either side, quarterback in a shotgun. He takes a snap, rolls to his left, looks to throw. Got a man incomplete, in and out of his hands. had a step on Dason Varela.
I tell you what, Kason Jander's out. 51, the guy who's kind of questionable in his tactics for them. He outweighs Kason Jander by probably 100 pounds, and Kason just flattened him.
All right, 3rd and 9. It's real important here, Ray, that we don't let them get a lot of yards if we're going to hold them to 4 downs.
Right.
Because they got a good kicker. Quarterback, shotgun, takes a snap, rolls to his left again, got room to run, dumps it off over the
past the line of scrimmage.
That's past the line of scrimmage. Yeah, there's the flag.
And that's loss of down, too.
Incomplete. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I think it is. That'll push him back. If not, you decline it. At worst case scenario, you got 4th and 9 from the 36. Yeah, wave that hand behind your back.
Forward pass. The quarterback was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
And loss of down. That's what.
4th down.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so it's going to bring up 4th and 14. Ball's going to be spotted. Oh, he's going way back. Keep on going, ref. All right, it's going to be spotted at the 41-yard line. All right, Wimberley's going for it. Little bit out of their kicker's range, and I guess too close to punt. So here we go. 4th and 14.
They put number 4 back in at quarterback.
Number 4 is back in. McCullum, the passer. He takes the snap, drops straight back, looks downfield, throws. He caught right at the sticks. Oh, shoot, Ray. They are going to give it to him right at the sticks. And a great defensive play there by Dason Varela. Oh, man.
That's a bad spot.
I don't like that. Man, oh man! Dason Varela went over.
Be a first down by
Dason Varela went over the top of him. The receiver still caught the ball.
That's a first down.
I
clearly.
think it is too. Yep, first down by about 3 inches.
Who caught that? I'm sorry. It doesn't really matter at this point. I don't remember.
15, I think, Ray.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Man. 4th and 14. Wimberly converts.
He sure looked short to me. I thought they gave him about a half a yard. You know what I'm saying?
1st and 10 for the Texans at the Cuero 27-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun takes the snap, drops straight back, looks downfield, down the middle of the field, got a man, in and out of his hands. Good coverage there by Dason Varela to break that thing up in the end zone. Whew. Thought they were going to throw a flag on Varela.
Yeah.
Ray.
A lot of bumping and
(29-20) is your ball game. 10:57 left to go in the game. Quarterback, shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback takes a snap, drops straight back.
timeout, Wimberly.
Yep.
Clay, we're going to get to the quarterback here in a minute. They seem like every time we need something big to happen defensively, they've been close the last couple times. But we really haven't been sending many people. We've been sending 3 or 4.
Doesn't seem like we have.
Not like we usually do. Let's see here. Because they don't have a I guess they do. It's right in front. Looking for bigger. So both teams now have 2 timeouts left. It's out on the end of that little ribbon board. I guess that's what they call those. The thing that goes all the way around the stadium. But there is no. I'm kind of surprised they don't put like a scoreboard on the big rectangular thing that hangs over the middle of the field, like in a basketball arena. Where you can just look up and see it, and it's all in a square instead of being strung out.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, Wimberly. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Quarterback drops back. Is hit.
He's wide open.
Touchdown, Wimberly. Another blown coverage as the quarterback got waylaid by Dadrian Perez. He let it go, and the ball sails into the end zone right in the receiver's hands. Wide open. Number 17 for Wimberly catches that. Very uncharacteristic of this secondary, Ray.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that all year long. For receivers to be that wide open on that play down there and on that play right there. All right, they line up for the extra point. And he misses it. He misses it to the left.
Well, that's big because now a field goal only ties it. 29-26.
Yep.
I mean, he's looked automatic on everything he's done all day, punting, kicking, kickoffs, and then he just hooked it.
All right, so 10:48 left to go in the game. Cuero leads 29-26.
Well, if you're the offense, you just got to tell yourself we got to go do it one more time.
Deep for Cuero is going to be Xavier Durham and Dason Varela. Ray, you can't help but think that I think that was the same side that the cornerback was on when
they were going the
other way when we commented on.
Yeah, you wonder.
Justice Belvin's replacement. That's what I'm getting at.
I'm with you.
All right, he drives this thing into the end zone as normal.
Well, that again, the short kickoff, though. I mean, the short field. After the kickoff, they took over at Cuero's 48. They go 48 yards in 8 plays, scoring on a 27-yard touchdown pass
on a 4th and 14. Wasn't it?
They converted on a 4th and 14.
You're right. I'm sorry.
The touchdown was not.
That's
from
right.
That.
All right, here we go. Johnson and Durham split to the far side. Rosette shotgun Zyler Jones to his right. Fake to Jones. Rosette throws it up and out of bounds. Johnson single covered. Durham double covered. Second and 10. Cuero comes to the line with LeBron Johnson split to the far side. Xavier Durham split to the near side. Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. Rosette hands off to Tyson over the right-hand side. He makes one man miss and gets good yardage. A gain of about 8. Bring up 3rd and 2. Tyson does a good job of just accepting blows.
Right.
The tackle's coming at him. He just kind of turns his body, and they go right past him, and even though they may have a piece of him, and he gets a couple extra yards. So here we go, 3rd and 2. Zyler Jones lined up behind Rosette. Zyler gets the handoff over the left-hand side. First down. All right, 1st and 10, Cuero from their 35-yard line. 9:52 and counting left to go in the game. Cuero leading 29-26. Durham to one side, Johnson to the other side. Rosette shotgun with his two backs flanking him. Rosette rolls to his left, gets around the pressure. Flag on the play. I think they're going to
call the tight end, holding the tight end. Jack talked about that in the coaches' show. They held him all night in Wimberly last game.
A.J. Arroyo running down the middle of the field, and they threw a flag. I think it's going to be holding on the defender that was with Arroyo.
Holding on the defense, number 7.
There you go. 10-yard penalty pushes it out to the 45 and a first down for the Gobblers. Coach, like you said, Ray, Coach Alvarez mentioned they did that the whole game in week 2. And they did it again there, and they got caught. Single receiver split to either side. Williams lined up behind Rosette, pitches it to Williams. Stoppage in play. Flag on the play, and we're gonna give them back 5. They called it on Weghorst moving. So it is now 1st and 15 from the 40. Okay, same formation. Single receivers, split to either side. Tyson Williams lined up behind Rosette. The pitch is to Williams around the right-hand side, makes one man miss, and they knock his helmet off and play stopped.
They're going to call holding on.
Call holding on us. Flag on the play.
Number 60. I don't think, there's no way they can call face mask on that. He just hit him and the helmet came off.
All right, Tyson goes out because he has to because his helmet comes off. Sean Burks comes in. Referees are talking about what this penalty is. Jerry Rosette's in their ear listening.
Clay, in the second half, we've run 28 offensive snaps to their 13. So we.
Oh! Personal foul, helmet-to-helmet contact against the Wimberley Texans.
Okay, I didn't think about that.
Wow. The replay's already gone, so we can't watch it.
But I mean, something had to hit high up that for the helmet to come off like that.
Man, that's a big penalty.
So the ball was at the 40, and it was 1st and 15. So Tyson gets 3 on the carry, and then a 15-yard penalty on Wimberly and first down.
1st and 10 from the Wimberley 42. Rosette keeps it himself up the middle, trying to break a tackle. Quarterback keeper straight up the middle.
That's okay.
That's a good little play there.
It's a good little play to make 4 yards and keep the clock moving.
In the first half, Rosette dropped back and then he took off, but that time he just took off right from the get-go and gets a gain of 4, so 2nd and 6. Injured Wimberley player comes off the field. Ball's going to be spotted at the Wimberley 38-yard line. LeBron Johnson, the lone receiver, split to the far side. Jones and Williams lined up behind Rosette. The give is to Williams around the left-hand side, following his blockers. First down and more. Good job.
If we'll just keep running the ball, they can't stop us, Clay.
Good run there by Tyson Williams, but you got to give credit to the lineman that he was following. He just followed those big butts right up that hole and got a first down and more. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Hand off to Tyson now around the right-hand side. He spins, gets extra yards, gets to the 21. Looks like he's going to put him at about the 22. 2nd and 3. Gobblers go quickly. The give is to Tyson again. He's cut down after a gain of about 1. Tyson's slow getting up, but he does. He's limping a little. They hit him right on his hip. All right, 3rd and 2 from the Wimberly 21-yard line. 7:47 left in the game. Cuero leading 29-26. Single receivers split to either side. Jones and Williams lined up in the backfield. Jones gets it right up the middle. Tough yards. First down, Cuero. Ball's taken down to the 15. I had a feeling Jones was going to get that tough runner, giving Tyson a break. Plus, that's that needing that extra 2, that tough 2 yards, Ray. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Cuero hands off to Tyson. Ooh, he's cut down, and we got a flag on the play.
Boy, that's a drive killer because that's 15 yards.
Tyson gets dropped for no gain, I think, but we have a flag on the play. Going to be against Cuero, I think.
Personal foul, chop block
Yep,
on the offense.
chop block against Cuero. So that's moving it back 15, folks. That's a drive killer right there. That hurts. Puts it back to the 30-yard line.
Well, I think you got to just think here. You've got 4 downs to make 25 yards. You don't have to feel like you got to get 15 or 20 on first down.
Okay. Durham and Johnson split to the far side. Rosette, shotgun, flanked by his 2 running backs. Rosette drops straight back. Throw, nope. Face mask! He gets away from him, gets it off. Out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Boy, they grabbed his face mask.
Incomplete.
See if they show this again on the replay. Sure looked like they grabbed his face mask when he tried to step up.
He did get hit in the head area.
Oh, they're not going to show it again.
Going to show it. Thought he was going to be sacked, but he got out of the grasp, but and then throws it out of the back of the end zone. Second and 25. Johnson split to the far side.
Got to get it snapped, guys.
Zyler Jones lined up behind Rosette. He gets it off, gives it to Jones over the left-hand side. He's got some good running room down around the 21. So good run there by Zyler. All right, 3rd and 16. Clock is at 6:20 and counting. Cuero playing with fire on this play clock the last couple of downs. It's at 5 right now. Alvarez Alvarez calls a timeout. So the last 2 plays, the play has not gotten in quick enough, and luckily we got the last one off, but that one we had to burn a timeout.
Well, we were on the touchdown on the 4th and 1-footer.
Same thing.
It was like, it was between, I can't see exactly when the ball started moving, but it was 0 by the time.
Shades of last year.
Right, yeah.
Remember all the delayed games we got?
If it had been going negative, it would have been like -1 when by the time he pitched it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was that quick.
It was right on it.
All right, so Gobblers have to burn a timeout. They have 1 left, facing a 3rd and 16 with 5:58 left to go in the game.
Again, you don't have to have. You don't need a 16-yard play here. You only need 5 to 10 to give yourself a chance on 4th down.
All right, Gobblers come to the line out of the timeout. 3rd and 16 from the 21-yard line of the Wimberley Texans, up 29-26. Jones and Durham split to the near side. Rosette in the shotgun. Johnson and Durham split. Low snap. What's the call? Ball, play a stop, flag on the field.
That was a great call.
It's going to be false start against the Gobblers.
They had a linebacker who walked up like he was going to blitz right on top of number 65, and he flinched.
Okay.
But the linebacker wasn't in the neutral zone when he flinched.
3rd and 21 now from the 26. Gobblers come to the line. Johnson and Durham split to the far side. Hurry up, guys. They're just taking their time. Rosette, call another timeout. There's no sense of urgency out there right now, right?
Right, I know.
Gobblers burned their last timeout. I mean, everybody's just walking around. Man, you got to hope that thing doesn't come back to
bite you.
No timeouts left for the Gobblers, 2 for the Texans. Cuero facing a 3rd and 21 from the 26-yard line of Wimberly.
Well, they're going to run the same play because they're already back out ready to run it. Whatever they had called is what they're going to run.
All right, so, okay, you don't get the first. At least get enough positive yards where you can probably try a field goal. Do you think, Ray?
No, I don't think. I wouldn't try to field goal because you're only up 6 then. A touchdown still beats you.
Okay.
I'd go. That's me. I'd go for if you don't make it here, you're still going for it. But, I think you try to make 10.
All right, 2 receivers split to the far side. Rosette, shotgun. Durham goes in motion. Flags. We moved again. Man, oh man.
65 again.
65 again. Jason Vella. Come on, Jason, hang in there. Let's see, you think they'll run the same play? I don't know. Probably not. It's because they already started running it.
The only bad thing was an incomplete pass before all this happened. In high school ball, the clock would start.
All right, here we go.
No, different play.
Tyson Williams and LeBron split to the near side. Xavier to the far side. Rosette shotgun with Jones next to him. Rosette takes the snap, throws corner of the end zone. Caught by LeBron Johnson. Touchdown, Gobblers.
Hey.
Just throw it up to LeBron Johnson.
Call all the penalties you want. Just throw it in his direction. Throw it up for number 3. Throw it up for number 3. What a game for LeBron.
You got to give Rosette all kinds of credit there. He laid it right there for LeBron Johnson to catch it at the 1 and just go into the end zone for the Gobbler touchdown, sponsored by Lance Tire and Automotive, if I do say so myself. So here we go. Harrison Crane set to kick the extra point. Your holder is Daniel Houston. Good snap.
Oh, they're going to call the delay of game.
Another delay of game.
Yeah.
Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Man, I'm not liking these delay of games. That's just the walking around and stuff. I mean, let's get a little pep in our step. All right, come on, Harrison. Here we go. Move it back 5. Another good snap. And Crane drives it through. So good job. Another flag on the play.
They're going to have lining up over the center again. We're going to get 5 on the kickoff, I bet you.
Yep. Coach Alvarez is he's livid over there. Because that's kind of how they play, Ray. They line up, doing stuff like that. That's not clean football.
Alvarez isn't even looking. Hunter.
That's a 15-yard penalty that will be applied.
All right, 15-yard penalty lining up over the center again. So they'll impose that on the
I
kickoff.
I think they hit the center. It's 15 if you hit the center. It's 5 when they didn't when they lined up over. But no, Hunter Ashton, one of the new coaches in Cuero, he's the one who said, we'll take it on the kickoff. Alvarez wasn't even looking.
All right. So that brings your score to 36 for the Gobblers, 26 for the Texans. 5:30 left to go in the game.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a 14-play drive when you're up 6 that took 5 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock.
All right, this kickoff will start at the Wimberly 45. Harrison Crane will kick this thing off. Already in Texan territory.
We ought to try onside. It's no worse off than where we've been giving it to him every time.
All right, here we go. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. Harrison Crane pooches it over to about the 22-yard line. Good coverage there. Good coverage there by Dason Varela. Drops him at the 22. There you go. So Crane did not kick it straight up the field. He angled it, and it worked out good for the Gobblers. Wimberly will start at the – where are they going to put him?
I don't know. They have put the ball down. Looks like at the 23.
24. They're putting it at the 24. He wasn't anywhere near the 24. All right, here we go. Wimberly comes to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Your quarterback is McCullum, the passer. Moses Ray goes in motion, empty backfield. Quarterback drops straight back, throws out in the right.
Caught. Go for the interception, tackle.
Next couple of men miss. He's still on his feet, still going past the 50 into Cuero territory. Good gosh almighty.
We went for a pick 6 instead of tackling him.
A wide receiver screen pass straight out to the right, and he drags Gobbler defenders 20 yards.
31 yards.
And the ball is now on the Cuero 45-yard line. 2 receivers split to either side. Shotgun formation. Quarterback hands off to Ray.
Get him on the ground. There you go.
Gets brought down after a gain of 2.
I mean, that play could have been tackled for a loss or intercepted.
Well, with all the missed tackles.
Yeah, after that, I mean, it should have still only been about a 5 or 6 yard gain. But.
Exactly. All right, 2 receivers again, split to either side. Quarterback at a shotgun, facing a 2nd and 8. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. He rolls to his left, throws, caught.
Keep him in bounds.
Brought down past the marker. Oh, they're giving him a bad spot.
Yeah.
He was way past the line here.
Yeah.
He's going to be short about a half a football. Going to be 2nd and less than 1. And the clock stops. The clock stopped. He stayed in bounds.
Running.
They have a run the clock yet. Now okay, Shades and Navarro. Come on, refs.
I mean, that would have been another 30 seconds.
Exactly. So we kept him in bounds, folks. Dropped him in the field of play. Clock stopped. I guess the clock operator thought it was a first down. I don't know.
Ball start on the offense, number 51, 5-yard penalty.
So that's going to push it back to the 40.5-yard line, third and a little over 5. But the clock still hasn't started. Shotgun formation, rolls to his right, looks downfield, got some room to run. They're a low pass. They're gonna say he caught it, folks. The Cuero coaches are saying he hit the ground. Going to be a first down. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of Cuero, 1st and 10, Wimberly. 2 receivers split to either side. Shotgun. Quarterback takes a snap, drops straight back, looks downfield, pressured, throws out of bounds. Incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Now you can stop the clock, ref.
Yeah, that cost us at least 20 seconds.
My gosh.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback takes it out of a shotgun formation, looks downfield, throws, got a man waiting. Oh, in and out of the hands of Dason Varela. He was there waiting for it that time, folks. Pass was thrown in the left corner of the end zone, left front corner of the end zone. Dason Varela was sitting there waiting for it. All right, 3rd and 10. Wimberly comes to the line. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback in a shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to his left, quick throw. Picked off, but go down. Ball's on the ground, we got it. Donovan Jones intercepts the slant pattern. He fumbles it. Sean Burks falls on it. Cuero ball. Cuero ball with 3:36 left to go in the game following the Donovan Jones interception. He just jumped that slant route and picked it off, folks. Wimberly players throwing stuff. Here we go. 3:36 left to go on the clock. Gobblers take over at their 22-yard line, leading by 10. Jerry Rosette under center. Tyson Williams lined up behind him. Tyson gets it over the left-hand side. He gets dropped for a loss. A 2-yard loss. Why does the clock stop? Did they stop the clock?
Yeah, why is it? Oh, they call timeout.
He doesn't. He didn't motion the timeout in a timely manner. We're over like, why is the clock not running? All right, so Wimberley takes a timeout with 3:29. Cuero leads 36-26 with the ball. 2nd and 12. All right, Gobblers come to the line. Say hello to some good friends of ours listening up there in Worthington, Minnesota, Ray. We got them listening for all over the United States. Here we go.
There we go.
2nd and 12. Rosette turns and hands off to Tyson again. Get the corner, Tyson. He stiff arms, gets around. Oh, gets drugged down. Flag on the play.
There we go. That's a first down.
There we go. Either face mask or horse collar.
One of the two.
A gain of about 8, 9, but then he got brought down by a horse collar, I think they're going to call it. Maybe it was a face mask. Face mask, yep.
Defense number 17, 15-yard
Big. That's big there. All right, that brings the ball out to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cuero, 3:14 and counting. Zyler Jones lined up in the backfield behind Jerry Rosette. Jones gets it up the middle, falls forward for about 2.
I'm sorry, but they're so cheap shot. I mean, watch people shove, I'm saying, an elbow, like in blocking out, when somebody walks by. Number 7 just tried to elbow AJ.
I need to start watching for that.
I mean, AJ's downfield block.
third and final timeout.
I'm watching the ball, so I don't
Yeah,
really
no,
see that.
I know you are,
No,
'cause
but
you
that's what you're here
No,
for. You watch all that extracurricular stuff.
But it's just like there's no sense in that.
No, you're right.
I mean, and I'm not talking like it's vicious. He's not going to hurt anybody, but
Sure.
it's just like it's kind of like in basketball. When you're
I know what you
walking
mean.
back to the huddle, you don't have to dip your shoulder and bump them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that is Wimberley's final timeout. 2:54 left to go in the game. Cuero facing a 2nd and 8 from their 46-yard line. All right, teams come out from the timeout. Tyson lined up behind Rosette. Tyson gets it over the right-hand side, cuts upfield, breaks tackles, gets out to the 50, bring up 3rd and 4. On that play there, Ray, it's almost like just keep
coming.
stretching it.
Yeah.
But Tyson cuts up, and has done a great job of that all year because he's so elusive. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Ball is spotted at the 50-yard line. Gobblers need to hurry up again. Play clock is at 5. They get it off. Hand off to Tyson. He tries to bounce it. Gets the corner. He does.
There's your corner. There's your corner.
Yep, there's the corner that
outside.
time. He didn't cut it up. He took the angle. 1st down, Gobblers. Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line in Wimberley territory. The clock goes under 2 minutes. Now's when you want to bleed the clock, Jerry.
Well, we could almost take a knee. 40, 40,
yeah.
and 40 is
Yeah.
120
Yeah, you're right.
seconds. That's 3 minutes.
You're right. I think they're going to do it, Ray. There we go. Jerry Rosette takes the first knee. Doesn't help his average because it moves him back 2 yards, but hey, we'll take it.
I give it to the team. I don't give it to him.
Okay.
We have a category we call team, but like spiking to kill the clock doesn't count against him, his percentage, because he's giving it up. So.
All right, so the play clock is now at 5. Gobblers come to the line.
Hurry up.
And
Look at them.
there
They're
they go.
taking a knee, and they're jumping over the center to try to hit the quarterback.
Yep. Yep. Play clock is at 36. We'll snap this thing one more time, and then that'll be ball game, folks. Moving on to the next round to face Navarro or Sinton. They play tonight, in San Marcos. There they go.
I mean, that's crazy.
And our players are telling them bye-bye. Now they hug. All right, folks, that's your ball game. The Cuero Gobblers come out on top 36-26. over the Wimberley Texans. We appreciate you listening. We'll be back next week. Date and time, place and team to be determined. Ray, enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Oscar, thank you for your help.
Final 36-26. So we're now 9-6 all time against Wimberly, and we take the edge in playoff matchups 4-3.
There you go. All right. Thanks for listening, folks.
Good.